All right, okay. All right, we're back. So let's see here. All right, so we're back for the campaign. Last week, the guys ended up talking to the Hive Mother, doing one mission for the Hive Mother, which was basically uh, to prove that the guys are who they say they are. Well, so basically, what they did, they found the components that is needed to cleanse the waters for the hive den. So technically, what the guys are doing, they met the hive mother. Well, they didn't really meet her, but they met her entourage, and they told Mr. Mike and friends that in order for him to prove himself, that he would have to basically cleanse the layer of the underground poisonous acidic water. All right, so that's where the guys are. They did the job, which is good, and now they're back to talk about to the Hive Mother, which she told the guys that look, we're gonna have to uh, try to save one of the three cities that the Hive Mother is sort of in control of. So they basically have three outposts. One, two, and three. All right,
6, 7,
so
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
yeah, so they have three outposts, and the guys were told that hey, the if we don't get save the all the three towns from the invasion that is eventually going to happen, then they're going to go ahead and try to figure something out. I think the guys did figure something out, but basically where they're at right now is the Hive Mother told them, look, or the entourage told them that, look, we got some problems here with the giants and the mind flyers. They're eventually going to storm our outpost, one of the three outposts, and that's the reason why they have the weird stones set up there because the weird stones give them the ability to stop the teleportation of demons and so on and so forth. So that's technically the reason why they need the weird stones there, which again prevents divination and teleportation and all that good stuff. And the guys were like, okay, well, I can see why that is happening. So these white lines that I drew there are basically pathways from the major cities. Again, these circles here are the cities of the mind flyers, and again, they can just storm the hive dens for the beholders. Now, I'm not going to go through the backstory of the planets and all that good stuff because I think the guys already know all about that. Again, the planets are basically. Oh, this is not the planet. This is technically the lair of the hive mother. So this is where the guys are at. So they're technically in this room here. So this room here is technically this room where they're doing their coordination with the hive den or the hive mother, I should say. All right, so I'll go ahead and leave it at that. I don't think I need to explain to the guys what's happening because they're already aware.
Oh, can you make the token large? I had the wrong. It should be large. This one, not huge. Sorry
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
This right here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that's about, but regardless. All right, so again, the hive mother. I think last week I did mention that she did enter from behind this doorway over here, and that's when she told the guys all about the city being under under siege, and that's where we kind of left off. All right, now the guys also have other side missions that, I mean, they can try to do if they want. Again, there's forum postings of what Mister Elder Brain Eater knows about. So there's a lot to do, but right now I think they're focusing on trying to stop the mind flyers from sieging the beholder dens or the beholder lairs. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water, and you guys can talk about what you expect to do today. And today we're gonna, I think well, I always say that I want to do something different today, but then it just kind of happens. All right, well, I'll go ahead and shut up, and you guys can. Let me get something to drink, and you guys can talk about what you're gonna want to do today. Do you guys have any questions for me though? I think you guys are you know everything that's happening.
I think we know
I'm
what we're
good.
gonna do.
Okay,
I mean,
well, let me get something to drink, and then you guys can talk about the side missions or whatever it is that you want to do. All right.
All right. So, were we gonna do the time reaver thing?
that's what we were talking about last time.
Yeah.
towards
So
end.
the only deal is in order for you to activate the analyst in one round, I need to make you a time stop, like a craft contingency time stop, or whoever uses it. That way we can activate it in one round instead of 1 minute. So for that, I need to find a scroll of time stop because I don't know time stop. I just have it as a. I don't have it on the list here. I have it as a spell like that I can activate from an item. They don't actually know the spell, which I need to in order to craft a contingency of it.
Oh,
Do we have Candle of Invocation?
No, I'm all out.
Could we get one?
We can go. Yeah, we can go back to what's it called? Vigil.
I can't hear you over the television.
Walking right here on the road, and he's so bored.
Someone's walking right
Yeah.
there on the road.
Or I could. We could. I think that the Elithid place, the Zach might have one. So I guess I could try to roll for it there, and then if not, we'll do that. I do need. Let me see what the. I'm not sure how much money. I'd need at least 30,000 gold to craft them. So we'd have to figure that out.
That's
too.
not an issue at this point, money.
Yeah, I actually stopped spending money, so I have like a wicked amount of surplus.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I think the plan is we time Reaver back with the Elder Brain, and then we kill all the Elder Brains at their huddle once a year that they have using that thing we talked about, and then we supplant the Elder Brains with simulacrum, which I just got, of my mind raped Elder Brain, and then I think we're good to go. Does that sound right?
Pretty much. You just need to find a way to protect
Sounds
the
good.
person using the artifact from being attacked for 9 rounds.
Well, if you have a craft contingency maximized time stop, you have 2 of them. When you start activating, if you set the contingency to be when you start activating the analyst, and then you set the second contingency to be when first contingency's done, then when you activate it, it'll be 10 rounds because it's set in and maximized, and that's 1 minute. So you start activating it, and then you time stop 10 rounds, and then it finishes activating. Does that make sense?
Yep. And we all know, as with the description, they get no save and no protection. Save protects you from it.
Yeah. Oh, go on.
All right. Well, does that you guys talk about what you want to do?
Yeah. I have a miracle. Do we want to get the true death thing? Did I tell you guys about that?
No.
All right. So the only problem with there's an ability of a monster where like if you're within like X amount of feet of it when it dies, like you can't raise it or bring it back. Like it just is dead for gone. It's gone for good. The problem is if we use that and someone ends up dying, they are like
They
dead.
die.
Yeah. So like I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to use that or not. So that would keep them real dead.
You want to keep them real dead. That's extra dead.
All right.
Just can't die.
Is Pascal on?
Yes, I am.
Are you cool with that?
Yes, I am.
It's like what is that? Those old video games where if you die
There's
you have
no
to restart
save.
the game. Yeah. Okay, so I have the. I guess I'll miracle for that brain to get the true death ability from the Leviathan. And then I think we'll be good to go. I gotta see if. Let me. So DM. The plan is we're gonna try to go back in time. But we need to stop to get some supplies at the city, the Zack city, that had a magic item shop, correct?
Yeah.
It had 2.
All right, so 2 is yes.
They had 2 magic items or magic stores.
Okay, so I got my scroll, time stop, and then I believe it's like how much scrolls? Scrolls 3.5.
We probably should find a way to dimensional anchor these things right away so they can't just get the fuck
I
out.
have a standard of no retreat, so we're fine on that one.
And since you have the memories of that elder brain, you know exactly where they're going to meet, so you can greater teleport us in.
Yeah, and we'll bring that guy along too.
Or if they, for some reason, have a weird stone there, we can just find a scroll of Master Earth.
Do you want to try to buy that, or try to see if we got that? What's this? 49.
I can cast the spell if you wish.
Oh, okay.
Earth is in my list.
Well, if we're transporting via Master Earth, you got to do a bit of a thing, because that only teleports one person, so you're going to have to find a way to get us all there through him.
All right. So I'm gonna spend Pascal, or just if someone has, what's the XP cost or the cost? It'd be 36,000 gold. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it, May?
What do you
Activate
need?
the item.
Is it which one's easier?
Well, the deal is I have regeneration, and if they have death throws, you might take like 1,000 damage or something.
You might. 1,000 damage, Jesus.
Well, if you had what 32 death throws or 31, because there's 32, but we got one. That'd be what 31 times 20 times 6.
There's
max.
a simple way to do that. Just
Scarab of invulnerability.
yeah.
All right. Well, then what I'll do is I'll just do it on Yume. Are you gonna use the scarab?
Let's said, is there any way we can? I know there's a spell. Is there any way we can timeless like body me while I do it? Or you?
I think Timeless Body is a 9th level Scion power. and so it wouldn't work within the analyst because the analyst has a cap C effect always on.
All right.
You could use delay death.
That wouldn't work for me.
Oh yeah. Is it delay death? What's that spell that like if you would
If I would what?
Death ward.
No, if you that just prevents death effects. I know what you're talking about, but that's a positive energy spell.
Is it delay death? Oh yeah. It's around a level.
I have a idea.
All right, what's your idea?
A third contingency spell where if I'm attacked by a death throw spell, throw up a prismatic sphere.
Okay. Prismatic sphere. Is that prismatic sphere is 9th level too, right?
Yes, but it would block out the effect of.
Okay, so I
thing.
need 49,000 gold for that.
That way, if they try to suicide, it'll put up a prismatic sphere, which will hedge out all of the death throws.
Okay, so I'll give that. Do you want all those effects on you? I'll give them to you.
Probably you should put them towards me so you can focus on your things.
Okay, sounds good. So we got a plan, and so I make the contingent time stops, the contingent prismatic sphere, and then so I tell the Hive Mother that we're going to destroy the all the Elder Brains, and then we go and grab the Elder Brain from the city, and then we're gonna. How many characters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with me, and let me. It's from Tower of High Sorcery, I think, is the name of the book. Yeah.
Fucking chronomancers. When you have money, shit happens.
Yeah. So so I returned the Rift S on Thursday, and I get a new one. Well, not a new one, but a replacement on Saturday. It's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
I think we know what's gonna happen to us.
I guess nobody gives a shit. Well, okay.
Sorry, I'm concentrating. Okay, so I can take up to 6 people, so that I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the what's it called? The Elder Brain. And let me see. Spellcraft check would be a 10, which I'm gonna make, because it's 10 plus 1 for every decade. We're in the same decade. Okay, so we do that, and the Elder Brain, what was his name? Galanox or something? Garox?
Yeah.
He knows the time and location that they last met, correct? What can he tell us about the place?
All right. So
You would have his memories.
Yeah. Well, what do I remember from him, his memories?
Oh yeah. Now to be specific, what are you trying to remember?
Where the 32 Elder Brains, they all met like last January somewhere.
Oh yeah. Well, remember, there's 3 more months till January, and then you guys were like, well, we're not gonna wait because there might be an invasion.
We're going back in time.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the last time they met was the beginning of the year, which was a couple of months ago. What?
Yeah.
Nine
Where
months
did
ago?
they meet?
They met at city number 1.
Oh, isn't that Zach?
Yeah. That's where you guys are at now.
Oh, cool. So where in Zach did they meet up?
There's a large auditorium that they get together and they talk about the plans for businesses. It's called the Bilderberg Forum, which where they all meet and they devise plans on how to
Naturally.
censor. Well, they gotta plan things out, Mr. Silver. So anyway, they get together and all the businesses.
Let me guess. Let me guess. The Chinese are a part of it.
Hey,
These are Asian elder brains here.
Anyway, they all get together and they make plans on censoring and fucking over the humans, things like that, guys. So everything having to do with big business, merchandise, academia, all that stuff. That's where they all meet. They make plans on shutting out the humans. Fuck the humans. The humans are gonna die. We're gonna ass rape the humans. Humans need to die.
Okay, that's all well and good. We're just
Yeah.
trying to get the location, and if anything in particular was used there, like a weird stone or anything.
Yeah. Well, it's you find it interesting that they Mr. Mike's character, which is called Jesus. Sorry guys, I'm
Lord Roth, the
Lord-
final form.
Sorry guys, I'm over here thinking about my riff. And I'm having fun with it. Anyway, so the guy, Mr. Rothschild, you know that the Elder Brains get together and they talk about how to censor. Look, I'm not going to go through it again. You guys get the idea. Big businesses are stifling, shutting down the humans, and they're all in on it. They all know what's happening. That's what the Bilderberg agenda is all about. Anyway, Mister I can't.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm gonna look it up now.
Jesus. I mean, I figured you guys were a smidgen into my my conspiracy theories. I thought they were all common knowledge, but I guess not.
Common knowledge.
Yeah, Jesus, you guys.
I mean, sometimes some of us watch Alex Jones Nelson, but not all of us.
Oh my God. All right. Well,
First thing when I'm king, all the frogs are gay.
Hey, did you guys hear about the fires that are happening in California right now?
Yep.
Yeah, there's actually fires inside the sewers, guys. That is fucking.
Wow.
I mean, how the fuck is a fire gonna happen inside the sewers?
All I can say about that is shit's on fire, yo.
Well,
there's fires within the fire. Isn't there methane in sewers?
Well, I guess you could.
Shit's on fire, yo.
This stuff's flammable, I think.
I guess so. I figured there was, those aliens that hide underneath the sewers. That's why the place is on fire. All right, well, that's my own. I was going to try to maybe do something with a side mission, but you guys are going to go back in time and fuck up all my shit. All right, well, yeah. Anyway, Mr. Simon, Mr. Mike, yeah, you know that they get together and they talk about the organization of how things are going to go down. I'm not going to go through it because you guys don't give a shit. All right, unless Mr. Mike wants details, then I can give him details. But you can, all you have to do is Google Bilderberg and you'll figure it out. All right, Mike, what's you gonna go back in time? You gonna go to Jack's, and what else are you up to?
We're gonna go to the Bilderberg. I just Googled this. Oh, it has a Conservapedia page. That's how you know it's legit. Liberal elites. Oh wow. Okay, I'll read this in my free time. So, anyways, yeah, we're gonna go back.
You guys don't know about the Bilderberg. Everybody knows about the Bilderberg. All right. Well, what's you're gonna go back in time? I got that part. What else?
We will. What time of day and where are basically what we're gonna have happen is, so I know exactly what time they meet and everything. So when are they all in the same spot?
Well, they're
Like
all.
what?
Yeah, they're all in one area, Mike. I let me just. As a matter of fact, I'll show you a picture of what the place looks like, guys. I'm not gonna put 38 beholders in a room just because it's too many goddamn beholders, guys. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll just put enough to make my point. All right, so here is the map. You know, it doesn't matter if everybody sees the map. Anyway, so they all get together in this one map, guys, and they talk about, you already know what they talk about, so I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. All right, so they do all get together, and there is basically a dead magic area, Mike. Well, not a dead magic, but there's an anti-magic area that is happening in this area, Mike. Now, it's not. They have to have a anti-magic field in the area, guys, because they can't have devils and demons and gods and whoever just popping in on them and just blowing them all up. So again, no magic. I mean, these elder brains are fucking. They're smart. You know how the Jews are. They're pretty goddamn smart. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So does it extends the whole room? What effect is creating it?
It's basically they just cast anti magic spells, Mike. They're elder brains. They're you already know what they're capable of, Mike. So they pile on all the area, uh, anti magic field, pretty much throughout the whole area. Now, if you look up anti magic field, I think if there's a permanency on anti magic field. Am I not correct on that? Am I anti-magic? Well, let me look it up, guys. Anti-magic field has a duration of 10 minutes per level. All right, so they all get together and, they're maximized. I mean, they're 20th level, guys. So you're talking about 200 minutes equals a couple of hours, guys. So again, you can look it up yourself, and again, they're smart enough to cast anti magic zones while they're doing the meetings. And again, Mike, that's not out of that doesn't sound crazy to you because again, I mean, they can't have demons just popping in on them. That's not going to work. All right, guys. So you know that little bit of information, Mr. Mike. How are you going to do your? Okay, so you're going to have to talk to the guys and say, well, they have it. I should have mentioned that a little bit earlier, Mike. But anyway. All right, so I mentioned it now, by the way. So what do you want to do there, Mr. Mike?
Well, let me think. So if we just protect the guy, then are you guys?
I can't see anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think he
yeah,
maybe took.
yeah,
Yeah,
He
we'll
put
need to.
vision on.
yeah. I got to turn on the lights, guys. So give me a second. All right, so let me put you guys on.
We're
the
gonna need to block the block the exits and find a way to protect the person using the artifact, because artifacts don't care about an anti-magic field.
Yeah, but it takes like 10. We'd have to keep him alive like for 10 rounds. Is the only deal here.
10 minutes or 10 rounds?
10 rounds. It's a 1 minute activation.
Okay.
Yeah, let me take off the fog of war. Okay, you guys can see now. All right, let me just put some elder brains on the map. If you are gonna decide on what you're gonna want to do. So, all right, Mike. It's not happening now, Mike. I just want to give you an idea of from your memories as to what it looks like. So just a little heads up there.
All right. Hey, can you copy my token, my orange looking token over here? Sorry to ask.
Just drop it in there.
It's not the same token. I'm not sure why. I think it's mapped to the page.
Oh, okay. Well, let
This
me.
token's mapped to the character.
Oh yeah, let me put that token in there, Mike. In the meantime, what's the plan, guys? Dead anti-magic field for a couple of hours. How are you going to get this done, Mr. Mike?
Well,
Like I said, they won't be able to use any of their things too. So as long as we keep them in the room.
Well, they have Mike. They have, as your memories tell you, there's a couple of mind flyers that are in the room with them, acting as emissaries as well as the bodyguards, which are the giants. So, little heads up there, Mr. Mikey, or all of you guys. But Mike is the guy with the memory. So, you said the guy needs to be large, Mike.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. So, what's the deal, guys? What's going on?
Emissaries, so how many of them are actually absent?
I don't.
I'm there.
Yeah. What's your vision, Mike? 120 or what?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. So, just to summarize, Mike, you remember that all these beholders get together. There's a couple of mind flowers emissaries, as well as some giant, some giants that are acting as bodyguards. What's the deal, guys? What's the plan?
All right. So, are you guys cool fighting in an anti-magic field like other people that aren't me? That isn't me?
Let's see.
These things have a tentacle attack, and if they hit you with the grapple, they can rip your brain out, and you'll just die.
Well, that's okay with me. That's not going to kill me.
Question for you guys. Can I be wild shape?
No, his wild shape is a supernatural ability.
So anti-magic cancel it?
Yeah, it'd stop it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good for me.
I would not be unless I can be fodder at that at the least. A lot of my strengths come from items, unfortunately.
I would say, if you can, prepare as many disjunctions as you can.
Oh, you know what we can do though? You can start activating the analysts, and then like a second before it activates, we push you in. Oh, but then the issue is I don't think we can enter this room it'll block us from teleporting into the room.
Well, you already know there's no magic, so.
Yeah.
And it has all these ropes. I was really uncomfortable at first. So he's actually someone who's trying to warn and protect.
What's going on now?
Let me ask you a question, because when I spoke to your son, he told me...
I don't know.
Simon,
Someone's watching TV.
Simon.
What's up?
Oh, I got it, guys. So my I have that EX teleport that would teleport us in there. Let me just make sure I can take people with me with it.
Then the issue is going to be dealing with the bodyguards after we instantly slay all of the Elder Brains.
Yeah. It's you and touch or other touch willing creatures. Okay. Yeah, so this the anti-magic field I know goes to the edge of the room, right, DM?
The whole room is anti-magic.
All right,
Well,
so
the whole map, I should say. everything that you can see is because anti-magic overlaps, so they're gonna, and it's a pretty big radius, guys. It's what 30? No, it's 10 feet radius. Wait a minute. Around centered on you. Okay. Does it move? Invisible barrier moves with you. Oh shit. Okay. Is there? Do you guys know of a spell? I can't think of one at the moment. But is there any anti-magic zone? Not a field, but a zone to where it makes the area dead permanently. I think I might have read something about it. Dead.
I can't think of one off the top of my head. The only spell I know of that messes with stuff is Catapsy, but that's for psionics.
There's a dead magic zone.
Yeah, dead magic zone. Yeah, I look it up, but it comes up under field, guys. Anti-magic. All right, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, guys. I mean, they all have anti-dead magic. They have forbiddens in the room. Let me just mention that. But that anti-magic would, anti-magic would defeat the forbiddens. Well, there's you know what? There's a weird stone in the city. So what the hell am I talking about? I think I mentioned that earlier. Okay, well, regardless, guys, I'm just gonna say it's an anti-magic area for the guys. Okay, guys. So if you're wondering, well, so what is it? Is it forbidden? No, guys. It's only anti-magic field for the elder brains. All right, guys. So no forbiddens, none of that. The only thing you have to worry about is the anti-magic field that is centered on each of the elder brains. Okay, everybody got it? No confusion. All right, that's all I care about. All right, what's the deal, people?
Can you prepare another? Are you able to, before we do this, this is just to have an extra layer of protection, or just in case it actually does work, if you can spare it. But can you, on yourself or something, or as many of us as you can you prepare a contingency disjunction if you're put into an anti-magic? I mean, it's only for you. It's like a 25% chance, but hey, you never know. We might get lucky.
Yeah, so I think Elminster has a Spellfire ability that negates anti-magic fields that I got.
It does. That's right. That's that spell thing that just shuts down dead magic and anti-magic zones.
Yeah, I have to look it up, though. I've never used it. It's in Forgotten Realms.
I think it's Silverfire.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Let me just make sure that was one of the abilities I got from him.
I think that's given to him by the god, but since he's not really a chosen one when he's dead, guys, that's not really going to work.
His stat block says it's a special ability, and the Illithid Savant says I get a special ability of the monster whose brain I eat.
No, that's true, guys, but Mistra gives him that ability, guys. So she's not going to give a corpse, Spellfire. I gave you a link of the Spellfire and ability of the Chosen of Mistra is gifted with, so on and so forth. You can read through that yourself. Don't need me to read that. And again, that's the ability that's given by Mistra to the chosen one. And again, that's
yes.
Yeah. So it's you're not going to get it if you eat the Elminster's brain, because again, it's something that's given to Elminster by Mistra. So she's not going to give it to you because she doesn't like you, or she doesn't care about you, Mike, I should say.
So, greater doppelgangers, when they consume identities, it specifically says that you don't gain abilities given by deities, but it doesn't say that for Illithid Savant. So it's a special quality that he has here, and the Illithid Savant by Ra here, you gain a special quality.
Well,
and it as long as it doesn't depend on a physical feature like a gaze attack, breath weapon, flight, or appendage, like a Mind Flayer's tentacle attack, then I gain the ability.
Right. But you're not going to be Jehovah's Witness, Mike, and be killing, killing children, Mike. That's the God's not going to like that too much.
Are they not? Are they not killing children?
Well, no. What I'm trying to say is Mike's character. Mike's character is a satanic devil worshiper. So he's not gonna.
So
Yeah, but I don't.
You
I
were
don't have
serious
it.
on that one.
Yeah, but I don't have it because I'm a cleric or anything. I have it because the Illithid Savant gains it when it eats a person who has the
Right.
Silver Fire ability.
Yeah, but it's given to Elminster via Mistra. So she is not going to just give it to you, Mike. I understand what you're saying.
Well,
yeah. She's not going to give it to you.
So like when I eat a cleric's brain, I gain cleric spells. So the god might not give me I'm not obviously a cleric of a good deity, but the class says that I get the spells and the abilities anyway.
Well, again, just to clarify, this is a gift that is given to the chosen one, and you're not a chosen one, so you're not getting.
It's a special quality that is given from a template that the creature has.
Right. Well,
and when I eat the brain of a creature, I gain a special ability that it has.
Right. Well, you're not getting this special ability, so let's not
ponder on it.
Yeah, let's not waste too much time on the Silverfire guys. All right, so what's planned, people? How are you going to kill all the doppelgangers, or not the doppelgangers, but the whatchamacallit?
Well, okay, that just means we're not going to do that one contingency, but our other plan still is already set. So I guess we can't do an immediate removal of the anti-magic, but we can still slay every single one of these Elder Brains on arrival.
Sure, yeah. Whichever way you want to do it, I don't care. I'm just saying, look, Mister's not
All right, so which other special abilities do I not have because gods have not allowed me to have them?
Well, Silverfire is a special ability that is given to you, the chosen one. So anything other than something that is given to you by God, that's the only thing that I can think of.
So can an avatar of Mistra grant the chosen template then?
Yeah, of course. We used to have Mr. What's his name was he had that ability. He was using it on the last campaign. Jeez, I forgot his name already. All right, guys, forgive my faulty memory, but what's his name had it, Mike? He used it a couple of times, but I can't remember his name at the moment. All right, well, anything having to do with God granted powers, Mike, is the only thing I give a shit about. You can have all Elminster's spells, have at it, Pauls. But
okay, so I'll make an ice assassin of him then, and he can use it in this fight.
All right, well, do what you got to do, man. Anything raw is cool with me, but Jesus is not gonna give you his superpowers.
Jesus.
Because Jesus doesn't like.
Yeah, that would work. An ice assassin's an exact copy of him.
Okay, so I have to spend 5,000 XP on that one. Let me go.
Considering the XP we're gonna get from slaying all of these,
you guys are not. You're not getting any XP for the Elder Brains, guys. You already know this. So just chill out.
Then why are we doing this if there's experience?
I don't know. I mean, these are
This
CR.
wasn't brought up to us. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter if their CR is 25. Super high. We get experience from it. Well, experience is based off of encounters. Is this not an encounter?
I forgot what Mike did about the encounter with the last Elder Brain. If I remember correctly, I don't think you guys got XP for the Elder Brain. I'm pretty sure.
So it's at the discretion of the DM if the CR is more than 8 higher than the.
Which
that's the raw.
there you go.
So if Nelson's deciding that this doesn't give us any XP, then
I guess.
I guess. Do you have any arcane?
What's the CR
I mean,
of
you
the
can still
Elder Brain?
do this, guys. I mean, you're saving. I mean, you're doing what the patient wants you to, Mike, which is good. But you know, I mean, you guys are getting XPs out the wazoo. I wouldn't really, you know, worry about not.
Yeah, what is the brain?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the CR of an Elder Brain?
25. 25. All right, guys. You as per Raw, it's too high for you guys. But you guys remember, you didn't have a problem with it when you killed the other Elder Brain. I'm pretty sure you guys knew you weren't getting XP. As a matter of fact, I even brought it up. And
There was a bunch of other stuff next to it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got other stuff from the. I mean, if you want to, you'll get XP from the giants or the mind flyers in the room.
Hey, can you drop me a wizard token and give me control of it, DM?
Sure. All right, so what's did you guys change your mind because of that, or what? Because I, just want to know.
Well, I think I still wanted to do it, but
the mind flyers
won't
be able to make use of their stuff because of this room's AMF, because transparency. But that still means we're going to have to deal with the 4 giants
and the mind flyers. I haven't put them on the map yet.
Yes, but they were not going to be able to use any of their psionic abilities in an AMF.
All right. Well, yeah, don't know what to tell you there. All right, give me a second, Mike. I'll give you the Elminster token in a second. All right, so can we, not to hurry you guys, but do you have a plan of attack?
I mean, we know what we're going to do. The issue is how we're going to deal with the leftovers, aka the bodyguards and the mind flayers.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll leave you guys to talk about it, and I'll just screw around with Mike's token.
Okay, I'm trying to look up the thing here. Cone is drain. All right. It's a 70-foot cone. Okay. So I'll have the dude use it, and then you can activate your thing, May, and then we'll have to go. And then we'll just fight the other dudes.
The question is, will we be in anti-magic?
There will be a 70-foot space of no anti-magic field, unless someone, I don't know, like it says recasts it or something. But hopefully there are not too many left.
Jim, what is the size of the ceiling?
It's about 40. No, it's 60 feet high. It's a pretty high ceiling, guys. All right. Well, okay. So just to summarize, anti-magic field on all the Elder Brains. You have about 4 giants and about 6 mind flyers in the room. So that's basically it, guys. No need to go crazy with you guys. All right. So I'll just shut up and you guys can talk about what you want.
Is that essentially what we're gonna do?
Basically, I need to wild shape if I want to be of any use.
Well, once you enter there, your wild shape's gonna end.
But then then on my turn, I can use the silver fire, so you are okay.
When you mean the silver fire, what will it do?
It'll destroy the anti-magic field temporarily.
Well,
as long as I'm in wall shape, I can survive. If I'm not in wall shape, I may
The
die.
ice assassin will use it just so Nelson doesn't have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Well, again, he is not Elminster, people. So let's not get confused here, guys. That is not
No.
Elminster.
Ninjo himself is not casting it. The ice assassin of Elminster, which is an exact copy of Elminster.
Yeah, the spell says he has all of his same abilities, and again,
no, let's not make a big thing about this. You're not getting Spellfire, guys. Just not gonna happen. All right, let's just put that to bed. Yeah.
Could do things as long as it was raw, and that spell states that the copy of what the target is an exact copy with all.
Yeah, he's not
of the target.
Yeah, he's not Elminster.
He's not casting to target Elminster.
All right, guys.
He's casting to target Mistra.
It's fine. I got like a CR 25 Elminster. It's if we are just gonna. I mean, I don't want to make a big deal about it, even though it's totally raw that I should have the ability and he should be able to use the ability.
God is not going to give Satan any weird powers. Not going to happen.
He's not okay. He's not giving.
It's okay whenever May kills them all.
Oh my.
Well, that's the other problem is it'll take a minute for her to use it once we're in there, unless we get rid of the
we got around that, remember? We were just gonna, wait 9 rounds and then teleport me in.
Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. We're good to go. Because that's an EX teleport.
Yeah, which isn't going to be blocked by the MF, so on the 9 rounds, after 9 rounds, you'll teleport us in, and on the final round, I'll just go, hi, bye.
All right. Well, whichever way you want to do it, but no Spellfire, let's just keep that in mind. All right, so you guys ready to rock and roll?
Just make sure you position yourselves between me and whatever, just in case we lose out on initiative.
All right.
All right. Do we need this right here? Okay, I guess that's.
Yeah, that's me. Can you make me large?
You're not the thing that I just.
There you go.
On. You're not this.
Oh no, this is my ice assassin.
Yeah, but aren't you? Isn't this your guy right over here? This guy.
No. I wanted to use this token.
Okay. All right. Well, you go back in time. So, can you explain what are you doing there, Mr. Mike?
Yeah. So I take out my my book, my Mask Arcana, and I say, today we'll finish them, and I start twiddling my fingers and chanting, and after about an hour, the magic in the Mask Arcana becomes inert, and a portal opens, and we go through with my our team as well as my ice assassin Elminster and the elder brain from that I have mind raped, and we appear here, and now we is this door shut?
No, it's not shut. Oh, but by the way, isn't can you give us a link to your going back in time spell so we can we know exactly?
No, but I can tell you that it's in Tower of High Sorcery on page 51.
Yeah. What's it spell called again?
Time Reaver.
Time Reaver. Alrighty then. Let's take a look at Time Reaver.
So, like I said, it's going to be super hard to find, but it's in Towers of High Sorcery, page 51.
Yeah. Let's see. Doesn't D&D Tools come up with that? Perhaps.
No, because
No.
it's copyright by the Dragonlance people.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
So I'll just read it. So level transmutation, sorcerer, wizard 9th. Casting time is an hour. Range is close. Effect one-way portal through time and space. Duration instantaneous. No saving throw. No spell resistance. Another spell only known to the masters of the respective towers of high sorcery. Time Reaver is one of the most potentially powerful and dangerous spells known on Ansalon. The spell creates a portal through time and space, which allows one individual per 4 caster levels of the spellcaster to travel through the portal to another period of time. Says it requires incredible concentration from the spellcaster in order to ensure the travelers end up at the both right time and space, requiring a spellcraft check of DC 10 plus 1 for every decade traveled backwards in time, and a spellcraft check of 15 plus 1 per year traveled forward. If the spellcraft check is failed, they end up either in the right time but the wrong place, 25 miles per point of the spellcraft check is failed in a random direction, or in the right place but the wrong time, up to 5 years per point the spellcraft check has failed, either before or after the targeted time, 50-50 chance. Either failure may place the travelers in a precarious situation, particularly as the spell's a one-way trip, unless the travelers are provided with a means of returning, such as a device of time journeying. It says material components, a magic circle created by a mixture of rare ingredients worth at least 10,000 plus 1,000 gold per decade traveled backwards in time or per year traveled forward. Arcane focus, a major artifact which is temporarily inert for 1 hour per decade of time traveled backwards or 1 year of time traveled forward. XP cost 1,000 plus 500 XP per decade traveled backward in time or year traveled forward in time.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, I was assume that you have all that ready to go. Can you upload that PDF? That would be good. So.
Sure. Yeah. You want me to send it to the Skype?
Yeah, Skype would be good. So
okay.
We. I mean, if you're gonna do that, again, we.
No, I got it.
All right. So he is doing his thing, guys. So do you want to go specifically to that room that I put you in, or do you want to do something else? Because again, the room might be well. Let me just take a look. Okay, 10-foot radius.
Come on, Matt.
Oh no, that's enough. Yeah, they have plenty of. You guys can definitely teleport in that room without any issues. All right, so how many people can you take with you? By the way, you can take everybody.
1 person per 4 caster levels. So that's 25 over 4, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I won't bring Elminster. Well, I'll put. Does Elminster Assassin have to breathe? I don't know. Does an ice assassin have to breathe, guys?
Is he undead?
It's a construct.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, it does say a living, breathing creature that is a near perfect replica.
Okay.
Do you have a bottle of air?
I do.
All right, I'll put the bottle of air and I'll put them in my my portable hole, so we could bring the brain too. Just because the brain's gonna take over their spot from here. Okay, so now I guess May will be near me, and she will start. Do you want to not teleport where they can detect us with their psionic detect? Well, they're in anti-magic field, so they can't even use it right now, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So she'll just start concentrating.
Now, just to ask, since we're reading through the description of the spell, only known to the masters of the towers of high sorcery. Mike, how did you become a member? Just out of curiosity.
So I used I rolled a 1d2 in the chat and sigil, and there was a scroll there.
Okay. Well, yeah.
We also don't have a Tower of High Sorcery in Toril.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, how did you get all that?
It's because
Flavor text, simple.
It's a Dragonlance spell. Those are because it also says it costs STL, which would be silver. So does this spell not exist in your game, DM?
Oh, it does, but it specifically states that the Towers of High Sorcery, Masters of High Sorcery. I mean,
is Elminster a Master of High Sorcery?
No. This is a Dragonlance, because again, Towers of High Sorcery is a Dragonlance organization.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get the Time Gate spell here. That one is 1 second.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, or hey, Simon, you got a cold or something, dude? You're like, sounds like you got a dog right next to your microphone or something.
All right. Well, I guess teleport through time.
Well, whichever way you want to do it, Mike. I'm just bringing up the fact that it's, Towers of High Sorcery. It's, it says that in the spell. All right, but I'm not going to make a big thing about it. If you can maybe find a way around that, or you're talking about another time spell, whichever way you want to do it, Mike, don't matter to me. All right. Well, let's not. Let's just say you found it by accident, Mike. Let's just go with that.
Well, there's the teleport through time spell too, that I just linked.
Oh, okay. Is that on the same book?
No, it's in the link I just posted.
Oh, okay. I think that was the only.
This one's the Forgotten Realms version.
Oh, okay.
No, the Ancient Netheril. The wrong hands could destroy Faerun.
Teleport spell instantly teleports character in the same location. Well, it's the same location, different time, Mike.
Yeah, so we can. This is in Zax, so we just walk here in our present time and cast it and appear right here.
Teleports a character at the same location, Mike. You've never been to this room before, so how does that work?
We can just have the Elder Brain of the city take us there because he's mind raped by me. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Also has all of the memories from mind raping, so he knows exactly where this place is.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's perfect, Mike. I just I wanted to make sense, which you made a point of saying this is a specific spell for Forgotten Realms, which is good, by the way. All right, Mike. So did everybody get that? So Mike does his teleport or whatever the spell is called, and he teleports back to where the Elder Brain is. But doesn't the Elder Brain not know who you are, Mike? A year ago, wouldn't he not? It's like, I don't know who the fuck you are, because again, you're going back in time, so he wouldn't know who you are, Mike. So how's that gonna work?
Well, I'm gonna bring the one from the timeline we're initially in. He's gonna come back with me, and we're gonna kill the old ones.
All right, so just to make sure I got this right, you teleport.
Paradox.
Yeah, So you teleport back into where the Elder Brain is your chummy with, and then you take him back in time to the same location where his other, his copy or his, his copy. Let's just call it his copy. Well, wouldn't his copy say, "Who the fuck are you?" and I'm gonna attack you, and they're gonna have a, Elder Brain uh, blast off or a fight, Mike?
We already solved that
Yeah,
situation.
that was it. You're right, DM.
Or it could, depending on your roulette, Nelson. Supposedly, when the paradox happens, it can create a black hole.
Well, no, the
Good.
Chronomancer book said that you get split timelines in the Forgotten Realms. That was Candlekeep. There was a post about it a few weeks ago where they basically said that it'll create another timeline to prevent the paradox.
Yeah, I go with the other timeline. All right, so but you met the, let's just say you met the Elder Brain, like let's just say in August, Mike. So okay, god damn motherfucker.
Here's
All right.
what's gonna happen, DM. Before everyone steps through, I focus on my artifact for 9 rounds, and then immediately we step through, and on the 10th round, it activates, instantly killing all of these Elder Brains.
Right, but I think Mike said that he has to go back and meet the initial Elder Brain and get him to go and take him to the meeting room.
No, I'm taking the one that's friends with me back along with me.
Right. So you go back in time. You meet you're taking the Elder Brain back in time with you, which is, I don't know how you're going to do that. He's got a fuckload of hit points, and I don't know if you can take this guy with you, Mike. Is there like well, let's read what the book says. Is there like you can take a, pit fiend with you? He has like a ton of hit points.
Well, this version of the spell says that they have to weigh up to 50 pounds per level. So I actually can't take. Well, I could put everybody in the portable hole, correct? And they don't weigh anything.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I guess you could, yeah.
You would just have to take my quiver of Elona for the time being.
All right, can you be okay? So I think we got it, Mr. Mike. Can you tell us what's happening? Because again, you already know there's a weight limit, to going back in time, and the Elder Brain he weighs about a ton. So he weighs a lot, Mike. I mean, I'll give you the link for the Elder Brain. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, if he casts etherealness on himself, isn't he weightless?
Yeah, but doesn't he have to be like a corporeal body, a solid body, a material body, Mr. Mike?
I don't see that in the spell.
So just to be clear, you can take 100 ghosts with you, Mike. Is that correct?
I think that's the way this works. Ethereal. Ethereal.
Yeah.
Or I could put them in the portable hole, and then they don't weigh anything.
Bingo.
All right. Well, so you're putting the Elder Brain in the portable hole. Am I correct on that?
Yeah. I'll have him hold his breath. I think he can hold his breath for like Constitution rounds per minute or something like that.
Or we can just, temporarily polymorph it into like a rabbit for 1 round.
Yeah. I can polymorph all of you into a bunch of cats or something, and then put you in a bag.
And then put us in the lake.
I wouldn't go that far.
All right. Okay. Well, just as long as if you had a good solution, that's all I care about. All right. Well, so
like I said, I have to be out of the hole because.
Yeah. How much do you weigh?
Let me tell you in a minute. Pull me up. 125.
Okay. And so I'll turn the elder brain into a cat. And I'll put him in. Well, I'll turn him into a rock, and with polymorph any object, and I'll put him in the portable hole, and then I think, how much does everyone else weigh except for the big ogre?
I just turned myself
130.
into a smaller child. It's all good.
So,
Okay.
Mike, you don't even need to polyform me.
Okay, I think
take 40 pounds.
it's 50 pounds per. It's like I can take up to like 1,200 pounds back. So I think everyone else is good. It was just the DM said the elder brain weighs like 2,000 pounds or something. So okay, so he's a rock and he's in the portable hole, or he's in my pocket or whatever. No, we'll put him in the portable hole, and then so
Put him in your prison wallet.
we you concentrate 9 rounds, May.
Now, what's
And then
his chance of mishap, Mr. Mike? Is that, yeah, that's something you don't have to worry about, is it?
well, it's plus or minus 8 hours. Let me. I haven't read this particular spell. Let me actually roll for that. So it's 10% or 7%. It's 1 month to a year, and it's 7 months back. So it'd be a 7% chance. So let me roll that.
What's that bottom say? There's a 50% chance that the number is a negative number. What's add or subtract?
Yeah. So so plus or minus D8. So you roll a D8, and then you roll a 50 percentile, and then if it's positive, it's plus 4 hour plus D8 hours, and if it's less than 50, it's minus D8 hours.
Oh, so you're not right on time. You're like a couple of hours early or late. Am I correct?
Let me read this.
So if the meeting is at 1 o'clock and you show up at 9 p.m., how's that going to work, Mike?
I don't know. That's why I was going to use Time Reaver, since you appear at the right time. So.
Well, I don't really have a problem with Time Reaver.
Just do it the day before.
Oh well, that's.
Oh yeah, and then we just so we do it. We go the day before, and then we just
teleport.
Rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that works. Yeah.
Either rest or we can put booby traps in there too.
Let me roll for the mishap though. So 1 through 7 is a mishap. Okay. So no mishap. And then let me roll. So let's do. Okay, so 50 and up is plus.
50 and up is good. Low is bad.
Okay,
right,
so we arrive 3 hours before noon the day before.
All right.
This meeting would happen.
All right.
So.
All right. So if you want to describe that, Mike, or I can do that, or just because this is kind of like this is a very important spell, by the way, Mike. So just it's this.
Yeah. So I wiggle my hands and I begin speaking in the tongues of the ancient Netherese. And wow, it only takes 1 round to cast. That's nuts. that means you could literally have something bad happen and then just teleport everyone back to the start of the combat. Anyways, he goes.
That's useful.
Speaking, and then he goes. We will fix what was made wrong, and a portal opens, and we all pass through it, and then we all appear on the other side.
Okay, so just need to find a way to not get caught for a day before this meeting happens.
Yeah. So let me see if something happens to you guys. So you are basically walking through the city. And again, the city is you know, it's got the
We're
blue.
not in the city.
Well, I mean, where are you guys at then? I mean, I thought you were gonna
Be in exactly this room.
Well, no, we don't want to meet right here because they're gonna show up tomorrow, right?
Yeah, the meeting's
The meeting's tomorrow. So we just appear somewhere on the planet's surface, and then I use the EX teleport when we want to come over here.
Oh, okay. Well, whichever.
So we're out on the planet's surface.
Yeah.
So there might be some random encounter.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let me just roll for that real fast, guys. I'll just roll 1d10. I got to roll 1. All right. No encounters, guys. All right. So.
All right.
Yeah, Mike. Can you be specific on the planet surface? You mean like where the rain is hitting you with the acid? All right. So the guys are a little confused as to why you are out, not in the city, Mike. So I think you might want to explain what your plan.
Oh yeah, I don't want to. So these mind flyers don't know that we're like we haven't. These mind flyers will kill us on sight. Remember, because we haven't dominated their master, and we don't want the other 30 elder brains figuring out we're there and we have to fight them all. So if we just appear out on the surface and we wait until they have their meeting and we know what time their meeting is, then we can just teleport in or go in there then, and we don't have to risk getting a fight, you know. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. Real fast, Pascal, Jason, and Simon, do you guys have any ideas? Because we have the whole night to kill the Elder Brains. I figured maybe you guys have another, maybe another way, another plan that Mike can, well, we can all hear. Because again, we got all night, guys.
Nope.
There's no pressure.
This is pretty straightforward. The Annulus is going to kill them without incident.
Yeah, basically, except you.
Hey Pascal, did you pick your artifact?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Which one did you get? By just curious.
I went for something simple to increase again my wisdom to a higher level.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, you okay? So nobody wants to give Mike any kind of advice or thoughts?
Oh.
No. Okay. Well, then, Mike, they don't give. They're letting you do the whole thing. All right. So, Mike, what's your plan? You're just gonna pop in here at 1:00. Am I correct, or what's?
Yeah, and we'll have May start concentrating for 9 rounds, and then at the right before the 10th round, I'll use Greater Teleport to teleport us in here, and it's the EX teleport, so it can function in an anti-magic field.
Oh.
And I've also been here before.
Yeah, what's that EX teleport? Where'd you get that at?
It's here, I'll show it to you. Umbral. Okay, so I'm currently a Protean because I True Mind switched it. So I have alter shape. Here, let me post it again. This was the confusion we had last time.
Oh no, not a problem. I just want to.
And then yeah, no, I got you. And then I'll take the planar travel ability from this creature, and that one is has an EX teleport.
All right. Altered shape. Where? Teleport.
So if you look at the other link I sent, this creature has an ability called planar travel, and I can alter shape to get this ability because it's an extraordinary ability of a non-deity.
Fold, allowing ethereal dimension greater teleport as a standard action. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, it's that checks out. So, medium, older boss. Goddamn, dude. Not to rain on your parade, but that's a 57 hit die creature, bro.
Yeah. So I used the Ooh, 1 second. I may have made a mistake here on something. Gate. I thought it had less hit dice than that.
Now, I was going to say, just to be fair, you would know about this creature, make a knowledge construct would be, that's not dungeoneering, what is that? We're regardless, 57 plus 10 is the 67, thing to know that this creature did that, Mike. Not to give you a hard time, but you're...
No, I made a different mistake. So a Protean has more hit dice than I can control with a gate spell. Let me just
You weren't
check
controlling it though, right? You were just mind switching it, which doesn't have to be willing.
Yeah, let me look up Elminster's thing here. I think he might. Let me see.
Calling effect doesn't have a hit dice limit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can choose to call a kind of creature instead of a known individual. You may call either a single creature of any hit dice or several creatures.
Okay, what's the construct knowledge I need, DM?
Oh,
is it like architecture or something?
No, it's just basically...
Now, if it's...
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, if its hit dice is above your caster level, you have no direct control over it.
Yeah. I should have... That means I should have had to have fought it, though.
Arcana for constructs.
Yeah, Arcana.
Okay.
Construct. But if you guys already know how you know things about constructs, it's a hit dice plus 10. That tells you what the creatures. Yeah, the hit points.
Okay, so it's 24. Okay.
Just hold on. I think I got an answer for you.
Yeah, the Hanagas or Hanamana. That's a 44 hit die creature, and the other one.
Okay.
Umbrella.
Yeah, so I would have been able to control it. Okay, the other one's a 57. I thought when I looked at Link, I thought the other one was a 57. That would have caused me issues. Okay, so I need a 67 to know what this is.
Well, no, Mike. It's basically you knowing what creature you would need in order to do that extraordinary ability teleport. You would say, I wonder which creature is able to do that, and you would say this, that, and the other. But you would have to know about that creature, Mike, and you already know that it would be Arcana check of 67, which is pretty fucking high, Mike. I don't know if you can make that. Yeah, just to make it legit, you don't know everything about every creature, Mike. You have to make your knowledge check. You don't know everything about every creature, Mike. That's legit. That's fair. I wouldn't say you know everything about everything.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, it's not like you know 100 hit die devils and what they're all about. So 67 is pretty high. So I don't know if you can make that. And again, not to rain on your parade. I don't want to give you a hard time, but that's that sounds legit.
Oh, okay. So let me see. It's moment. Well, Elminster probably knows. Let me look at his knowledge arcana. Okay, Elminster has a knowledge a plus 27, and then he'll use moment of presence, and he'll use limited wish to guidance the avatar himself.
Whichever way you gotta do it. Just as long as it's legit.
Okay. Is moment of presence an insight bonus? People.
All right, so yeah, my internet just flaked out on me, guys. Yeah, did you?
Yet another problem solved by the use of Ice Assassin.
Oh, did he make it, by the way? Oh, I guess he did. Okay.
He rolled an 87.
I think that makes it.
Sure,
I think 87 is higher than what, 60?
Yeah, 67.
Pretty sure.
Well,
unless you want to change the rules to math.
No. We play by the rules. You just can't know everything about everything. Without a knowledge check, which you made. All right, Mike. So you're good to go. Everything checks out. You're doing everything fine. All right. So what's the plan, Mike? You teleport everybody in. You know about this creature that has the extraordinary ability. You make your check. What's the plan, Mike? You're on the surface.
So we'd appear, I guess, right here in the middle of them all, and then May's ability would activate, and then we'd get probably a surprise round, or maybe we'd get a surprise round, and May would act on our initiative.
On the surprise round to activate the artifact.
All right. All right. Well, and you do get greater ability, right, Mike?
Greater what?
Greater your teleport, I should say.
Yeah. That's in the link I posted. Let me just verify that again.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's greater help.
Yep.
All right. Well, you're not gonna. If you look at the radius effect of the anti-magic, you won't fit in that area, Mike, because it kind of overlaps. So.
Well, this here.
Let's teleport here.
Well, don't you need line of effect for that ability?
Oh, all of them are here.
Oh yeah, we'll just appear up here.
All right.
So
well, yeah, just move your. All you guys need to move your characters to the whatever, because we're gonna start the initiative, guys.
We appear and get a surprise round. I've been focusing for 9 rounds before we teleported.
All right.
I got decent enough on my initiative. Thankfully, I rolled a 19.
All right.
That's not bad. 24. Ten-foot radius.
All right. Well, let's start the initiative, guys. I'll see. I'll just make it. Give the guys, or give my giants, a very low chance that they have alertness, guys, and that's only like a 20%. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one of them does it. All right. So one of my guys has alertness. Might be one of the giants. All right. Regardless, let me just put one of my guys. Now the other brains, I'm not gonna give them. Well, no, I'm not gonna do it. It's gonna take too long. All right. So let me just put my guy on the initiative, and then let me put some. Already got my.
Are we missing a bunch of elder brains? I thought there were 31 of these folks.
Yeah, my guy. I can't put too many.
Oh, you just didn't want to put them on. Okay, I got you. I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah. All right. There's a lot of. I mean, the ones that I have on the map are the only ones that are technically in play, guys. There is 31 guys, so remember that. But since you're not gonna get any XP from them anyway, I'm just gonna fight with the ones that I have on the map. Okay.
He can't fit any more on the map. That's the issue.
Well, yeah,
just as long as for story purposes, there's not like bunches of other ones we don't know about that aren't here. That's all I mean.
We're not gonna stay a week on this one room fight. All right, guys. So we're ready to rock and roll. So only one giant has the alertness, so he's unable to be surprised. And I'm not gonna roll for the mind flyers. No need for all that. All right. Well, let's rock and roll, guys. I'll just say, you guys can do whatever you want. Teleporting. My giant goes on last. All right. So let's go ahead and start. Mike.
I'll delay my turn till after May goes.
All right, Thorm. So Mike, can you give us another? You were in what room, and then you teleported in here? Oh, you don't have to if you don't want.
I was on the surface of the planet, and I said, "Let's go, guys. This is it." we'll finally complete our goal here and be finished with this. And
he gave me 9 rounds to do something, and then teleported us here on the 10th.
Yeah. The teleportation is just a greater teleport. Now the greater teleport, I think it goes by sizes, right, Mike? Do you have enough levels for all your friends to be in the room with you? I would assume that's a yes. Am I correct?
I'm looking. You and touched objects or touched willing creatures. It's one. Okay, it's one per 3 caster levels, so that'd be 6.
Yeah.
So I would. Let's see. I'd be able to take 6 medium creatures. How many do we got on the map?
6 medium. Well, Mr. Big Guy is. Well, you're large.
Yeah. Well, it teleports you, and you can bring You can bring an additional 6 creatures in addition to you. So
4 medium. We have 4 mediums in the party.
So
I'll polymorph myself. It's all good. I'll make myself a medium creature, and as soon as I get in the anti-magic field, it'll change me to a fucking Hulk.
Okay.
All right.
There, we figured that one out.
Okay, good. All right. Well, Mr. Thorm, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm delaying after me.
All right. Well, we got Solaris. What's going on, Solaris?
All right. So.
Are you gonna delay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll delay until that
message in the chat.
Artifact pops.
All right. All right. Okay. Well, then, Rapier, you're a medium creature. If you want to teleport back into a large creature, that's the standard. I would assume.
I'm in anti-magic zone, DM, so I should be back to large, right?
No. That yellow. Damn. Yeah, that yellow area is their anti-magic zone or field.
Yellow. Yeah.
What yellow area?
Well, they can't see it, but 10 feet around each one of those brains is an anti-magic.
Oh yeah, let me put the All right, can you see that, guys?
We are not.
Can you see that?
Oh yes, I can see it now, DM.
Yes.
All right. Well, all of them have that. By the way, just a heads up there.
Okay. If I understand, DM, we are not in a complete anti-magic zone, right?
No. They all have the anti-magic field around them because you're right, Pascal.
So I can be polymorph, so I'm or polymorph or wild shape. So I'm a Will-O-Wisp DM.
All right, is that it?
But I didn't polymorph there. I was already a Will-O-Wisp before coming here.
Oh.
Because you say we were going to polymorph into a dead magic zone all the time.
Well, whatever you want, bro. What do you want to do?
But I still delaying my action after me, so I'm waiting for me.
All right. Well, May, you're up.
Actually, I'm up, so I would change myself back to being a huge creature, DM.
All right. May, you're up, I guess.
All right. 10th round since beginning that, I activate my Analyst artifact. The primary effect, psionic nullification, targeting every elder brain in this room, which is immediately destroyed since they're psionic. No save, no resistance.
All right. Is that it?
They all vanish into dust.
No, they actually it says something. The nullification effect is accompanied by blasts of light, heat, and sound.
Oh, wait a minute. What's can you give us the link?
Yes.
That sounds like a pretty anticlimactic.
No, that's really climactic.
No,
they all vanish like that Power Rangers episode where Morpheus explodes and all the monsters turn into dust.
Sonic had been forgotten. And how did you get this item, by the way?
That the Lady of Pain reward. You said we could have any artifact. I chose an Annulus.
He did.
I've wow, that's a good one there, Mr. Silver. Most artifacts suck donkey dog dicks, but I've never seen this one before. Ah.
Since these are non-deitic creatures, it doesn't destroy the Annulus, and I can destroy multiple creatures easy. And there's no save or resistance against this effect. It's just instant death if they're psionic.
Nullification. Where does it say they all die, by the way? Just
It's the last line of the first paragraph.
Any psionic target, regardless of any protection it may possess, disintegrates in a terrific explosion. Nothing is left but floating dust.
Wow. Disintegrate. Oh, terrific explosion. No saves, huh? Wow.
No save or resistance.
You ever have a psionic player in a campaign, remember this is a thing.
That's pretty. I wouldn't necessarily use this item. It's fucking too OP.
Yeah, you would.
I don't like killing players just outright. That just.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Twin maximize fireball.
To be fair, to be fair, Nelson,
Phantasmal killer, mages destruction.
No. Nobody. Hey, wait a minute. No, Mike didn't die of the things that I threw at him because he was prepared.
To be fair, Nelson, this takes 10 rounds to activate. We waited 9 rounds before teleporting me in with this.
Yeah, but don't you have to see these creatures before you activate the item? Am I not right on that?
It makes no mention of that. It just says
they're within the area of effect when the ability ends.
Yeah, but you would have to see these creatures in order to activate it, because again, that's what the item is all about. Am I not right on that?
Once it's activated, which takes 10 rounds, you specify the target.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I don't agree with that, but
you could also specify Elder Brains when you activated it, even though because it says you specify or a group of psionic beings that share the same philosophy. So you could specify it when you start activating it, and then when you appear there, it finishes activating, and all Elder Brains are destroyed.
The question is, is the Elder Brain that you mime rape blow itself also?
He's a rock in my portable hull. That's why I did that.
So just out of curiosity, if I did, this is going to sound pretty fucked up, but I can just appear, teleport, and just give me your character sheet because your character's dead. You guys are cool with that?
If you have an Annulus,
if you know it, and you know exactly where they are.
Yeah, but say I'm just gonna.
And you have an Annulus of which
and
only
you have
one
an
exists.
Annulus.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course I have to have that item. But just out of curiosity, I want to check with you guys because you're doing.
Yes, Nelson, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
It's a real thing.
I got you guys.
It only works on psionic creatures, though, Nelson.
No. I know a couple of you guys have psionic abilities, by the way. So just to
doesn't mean they're psionic characters.
I don't have.
If you have any psionic abilities, psi-like abilities, or power points, you're considered a psionic creature.
Yeah, you have to have at least 1 point in psionic abilities. So that's all that matters. So, you can kill all my guys. That's good. You guys planned it out. You deserve to be rewarded. I got that part. Good job, guys. But I just wanted to make sure if I use this item, you guys are not gonna you're not gonna have a problem with it. Just because I've never seen this item before. That's the only reason I'm bringing this up.
As long as you can justify how the opponent got that item in the first place,
and you have to also know exactly where we are.
Well, yeah. Okay, so you guys are cool with it.
So yes, the answer is yes. If you had a monster like an enemy that appeared and blew us up, then yeah. But yep,
I mean, how much time and effort it took for us to find out exactly when, where, and how to get there of this meeting.
Yeah, you could also
that's
just
a lot of
teleport.
work.
You could teleport and power word kill somebody at level 5 or 6 as well. Usually, if you use this on a high level character, they're probably gonna have a way to come back from the dead.
Okay,
so.
I'm just gonna make it fair to you guys. I'll roll a 20 percentile to if I if I do decide to do that, because that's not too cool. I as a DM I don't think that's right. You guys can do whatever you want.
He doesn't like this artifact.
No,
I found
no,
some needs.
no.
But you'll pull in the staff of the Magi and have a random
that's
NPC break it to kill some.
No, that's a legit thing, guys. This is
Hey,
like
it's
just
legit.
like this
They're
is.
all legit.
They're all legit.
No, this is no save you're dead, nothing, guys. You have no chance with this artifact.
It's just as legit. It's in the books, isn't it?
It's pretty awesome, right, DM?
Yeah,
that's what I'm hearing out of you.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay.
The Giants are still there. We still fight the Giants.
No. You don't worry about me, guys. I'm more than likely never going to use that item. It's just I don't think it's fair to the players. All right, but you guys can do whatever you feel like. By the way. All right. So okay. So everybody in the room is dead. Am I correct on that?
All the elder brains.
Well, I mean, the mind flayers are also.
The mind flayers they have psionic abilities too.
Okay, so they're dead. So it's just the giants in the room.
All right. Well,
we pop in.
Well, let me.
2 seconds later, everyone but the giants explodes in a terrific explosion, and it's just a bunch of dust in the room.
All right. Well, yeah, that's a good description.
You guys saw the movie. You guys all saw the movie Kingsman when their brain exploded.
I can't use that for another year, guys. I can't use that for a year, guys. So what do you want to find a place to store it for a year in secret, and then teleport into the future?
Yeah, depending which year you're talking about.
Oh man,
it can be good anytime.
I can only do that. I only do that once a year, but my God, I chose a great time to use it.
It's this right here.
All right. Well, that's fine, guys. At least we can have a little bit of a fight with the fire giants. All right. So again, Mr. Silver's character takes out his artifact and prepares it beforehand before he comes in. That's the only thing that I'm going to ask in the forums. I think you have to actually look at him while you're starting your item. But regardless, they're all dead, and the mind flyers are also dead because they're also psionic creatures, so they're dead too. All right, so the fire giants are. It's my turn since I go on a 14. All right, so the fire giants all start rushing you guys. Yeah. All right. Anything?
Oh wait.
I think that people held their actions.
All of our held actions kick off now.
All right.
Yeah. We all were holding until after all the mind flayers and things were dead.
All right. Well, you guys can do whatever you want. All right. So I think Mr. Rapey, he turned himself back to a regular person. Actually, the only one that can do anything on my round is this guy over here, guys. So let me move my guys back. And again, let's start with Mr. Mike's character, since he's technically 37. All right, Mike, you held your action. What are you doing?
I'll move here, and that's my turn.
All right, Thorm, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, give me a second. I will.
Well, that was pretty good, guys. I was not aware of that item. You got me by surprise on that one. Because most artifacts suck dog.
Did you think we were gonna fight? Did you think we were gonna fight 31 elder brains?
I didn't know what you were gonna do. I was not aware. I thought maybe you had some some spell that you were gonna rig for this occasion. But I figured,
well, it does say in the description of the amulet that it has been forgotten in the modern age, and merely finding it
no.
precipitated great upheaval across the plane.
I learned a very valuable lesson. I need to relax on the give me's of the artifact, because again, most artifacts suck dog dicks, and I didn't think you guys.
Okay.
All right, well, Thorm, what's
I just have to look a spell quickly then.
All right,
just to be sure.
Well, we have plenty of time because you guys, you pretty much fucked up my whole fight scene. But okay. Well, you know what? That Joker movie sucked. I don't see why people are giving it a standing ovation. It's a pretty damn boring movie, and I mean, I give it a C plus. I didn't think it was all that good.
You didn't like it, Nelson?
No, I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of boring. I didn't, I mean, the guy was. I mean, the Joker guy was a pretty stupid, a pretty sad individual. I mean, I wouldn't follow him if he was a leader. I'm like, dude, you're retarded. But anyway, I didn't think it was a good movie.
Okay.
I mean, you could. I would recommend seeing it, but my personal opinion is it's boring as well.
DM. Yeah. I'm going to cast a spell called Frostfell.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Where are your giants? Two there. Okay. So let me see the prevention. Okay. You see the M where I draw a line there?
Yeah. You can.
Basically, I can make 300 feet area, so those two will be covered into it, and it will go about the table there a bit further.
If you can draw that would be good, because I don't know what.
Let me draw in that case. So roughly, it will be like that.
Yeah. If you could draw, that's good.
Roughly, but they are cut into it.
Sure.
So let me tell you about the spell.
Yeah, if you can link it, that would be good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I will.
I mean, let's see here. I don't think you guys deserve the XP for the Mind Flayers. That's kind of like a pretty.
I killed them with an annulus using a once per year ability. Fucking get that experience.
Could you could.
So DM.
Yeah. Ultimate.
This is a good spell. I like this spell a lot.
So
Frostfell? That's a pretty freaking great spell.
So their flesh might turn to ice, DM.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you want me to make a saving throw. I don't know. You need to explain which one to do.
Let me see.
They turn to ice as the flesh to ice spell.
Isn't there like a touch attack for that? No, it's not. Okay.
They have to make a save. It says living creatures turn to ice. If a creature successfully saves, they take a d6 per caster level.
Okay, well here's my save on those two guys, 1 and 2.
It's a will save, guys.
19.
No, it says fort save in the thing.
Oh, fort
at
save.
The top, fort partial.
All right, so 36-26. I beat his whatchamadoodle. So I take.
It's an 8th level spell, so they have to save against 33.
Well, you would have to be a 6.
8th level spell plus 15 from my wisdom.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
Does it
make 30?
It takes a full round to cast, though, doesn't it?
Time 1 round. Yep, takes a full round.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. He's not a 16th level character, guys. Am I not right?
Yeah, you need to be 15th level. It's times 2 minus 1. 8 times 2 minus 1 is 15, so you can cast an 8th level spell.
And also, DM, I get the item that grant me +1 level for spell casting.
It's a I don't think that's right. Let me just double check that.
I think it's only for spell casting.
No, it's a druid spell, but he is
Yeah, it's an 8th level spell.
8th level.
15th level druid. He has one 8th level spell slot.
Oh, okay. And I thought he was 14th. Because Mike is 15.
I think
15,
I might.
DM.
I think I might be the one of the only 14s here.
No, I'm 15, DM.
He can do it.
Well, what's
Simon.
your level? What's your level, Mike? Because
And
15, but I also been paying XP for stuff, so I think Simon has more XP than me.
And I get an orange bris Ionist Stone plus 1 caster level. So I'm considered like a 16 level caster DM.
Yeah, but you still have an 8th level slot. I think that's what Nelson's asking, right?
yeah, I'm wondering if he can cast.
Yeah,
it.
I do, and because
15th level you can cast an 8th level.
And I do, but also I have wisdom, so I have 3 8th level spell.
Well, and you're a will-o-wisp, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a druid. It's a feat. Natural spell allows him to cast wild shaped.
No. It's just is there a level adjustment for a will-o-wisp?
No, he's wild shaped.
He's wild shaped. He's not actually literally a will-o-wisp. He's a Batman.
Yeah, that's right. He's a Batman. All right. Well,
welcome to the wild world of druids.
Let me roll for the other one, DM.
Yeah. Just give me the damage.
He's still taking the damage. Sure. One is a piece of ice.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, he'll be a piece of ice after when your next turn starts, because it takes a full round to activate the spell.
So should I run the damage only on my next round on the other one?
Yes, all of your effects will take effect on your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Good heads up on that one, guys. All right, Solaris, what's the deal, bro?
All right, so it looks like. I'll make sure I'm not muted. Okay, good. Okay, so those ones are targeted. Let us move over here.
Man, you guys
fucked up my
shit pretty bad.
Right there. That's more than 20 feet. That's enough range. Let's roll. Let's do a mini shot. So 2.
And by the way, I would recommend getting a Oculus Rift S. Got a return on it pretty fast, so I'm happy with my purchase, guys. God damn it! Jesus. Give me a second, guys. Since you guys already took out my main, guys, I'm just gonna drink some beers because you.
Hey.
I mean, if I would have been drinking while you killed my elder brains, I would have been really upset. But I'm like, oh well.
Son, you made a promise. Never drink beer or alcohol while we play.
Yeah, I know. There's no. I've already gotten past the part where you guys pissed me off, so I think I can drink now. Because there's nothing. There's no trigger because you've already killed my guys. I don't care about the giants.
We may kill some other guys tonight, and you may get mad at us again.
No, the story. The story is kill the elder brains. You can technically. There's really nothing else to do on the planet because Mike has filled his. Yeah.
Well, we gotta talk to the. Well, yeah. Let's be clear. It was not me. It was Mrs. May over here. But we gotta talk to the beholder lady and explain and talk to the patient one because they're in a different timeline.
Yeah, but
then we have to.
Yeah, but they're happy with your results, Mike. Everything's.
What kind of giants are these?
They're fire giants. Fire giants.
And then we have to we'll replace the we'll make the elder brain I took with me. Also, did we in this timeline did we help Caligari in those gangs, or was that too far? Did we go back too far?
We went back 1 year.
Well, we went back like 8 months or something.
Let's see. What's their AC?
The AC for the fire giants is 29.
Okay, so he's hit 1, 2, 3, 4,
So
5.
You know, as a result, there's going to be a lot more free humans in the world.
Well, I'm gonna
yeah,
ice
that's
assassin
true, Mike.
my elder brain and replace their council with my own council.
Hey, yeah, Mike. I don't think the Elder Brain wanted you to. I mean, you. Well, let's see how
He's mind raped, so he thinks I'm God. So
yeah, but you killed your. There's no more tadpoles to be made, Mike. Who's gonna make tadpoles?
yeah, I'm the one I got, and then I'll just clone him like a bunch of times with ice assassins, so I'll have a whole bunch more.
The ice assassin's going to want to kill that guy at all times.
Your job is to stop the Elder Brains. If you create more, then you're just going back to...
Yeah, but they all are subservient to me. They do whatever I say, so I'll just have them to proceed on with business as usual, but they won't tell them not to try to kill the beholders, so I make peace on the planet.
Oh.
Nah, bro. We got
boy.
a chance to do much bigger things.
Oh, wow. You guys have been really
we could fucking take, like you said, we could now just take over this planet. All that's left against us is just a bunch of beholders, and they're easy enough to kill.
Well, I don't
118 points of damage to this fire giant.
Yeah, I don't think I think the patient one wouldn't dig that too much. All right, so this one right here, is that correct?
Nope. Over here in this corner.
Oh, okay. Okay, how much? 100 and something?
118.
118.
Look at it.
Got it.
Look at it this way, Michael. If they're all genocided and there's nothing left, they're both balanced. There's balance because nobody has any more power.
Well,
yeah.
you kind of...
We'd have to talk to the patient one about that one.
Yeah, you kind of need... I mean, I think he wanted you to slow it down, not to destroy all of it.
Pretty sure it's going to be slow to a stop. That's as slow as you can get if there's no
fight. Once we replace the Elder Brains with Ice Assassin Elder Brains, which now I got this Elminster dude, he can just crank them out like 3 or 4 a day.
Like a bunch of knuckle babies.
Yeah, then we replace them all, there's peace, and we can go get our reward or whatever from the patient one.
Yeah, I want one conditional thing here. If you're rebuilding this, I want them to make damn sure that they leave any humans in the Eastern Continental alone.
Oh yeah, Eastern humans. That's no problem. We'll take all the Western ones, or the real problem ones.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, they don't care about the Chinese. They just care about they're going to kill the white people. That's their goal. All right. No, I'm kidding.
How many beers are you in now?
I haven't even started. Jesus, guys.
Yeah, he started drinking when we annulus everything.
I swear to God, this is my first sip. All right, guys. I mean, but you already killed my guy, so it doesn't really matter. All right.
Solaris, did you fire at something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already got the 118, guys. I think that's it, right, Solaris?
Yep.
All right, Rapier, what's going on?
I'm just gonna go ahead and just hit this guy twice. This dude, right? Nah, actually, I think somewhere it has those guys, so I'll leave those guys alone.
All right, got it.
This way, there's this guy over here.
I just charge. Then I'll hit that guy. I hit this guy once. That's all I got. So it's going to be the first attack. Here it is.
Guys, you should not enter in the area. It will create problem for you.
So 156 points of damage to this guy.
Oh, okay.
And he needs to make an opposed trip or fall.
Oh, you said 150 there, Mr. Simon? 150?
Yeah, 156, and he's on his ass.
All right. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna make my strength check. Let's see, 1d20 plus 12. Excuse me. All right. Well, that's my roll. I rolled 26. If you can, I don't know. Did I beat your oppose? No, I didn't. Okay. All right. All right. So I'll go with him. All right. I'll put a trip on it. Okay. Is that it for you?
That's it.
All right. So the only guy that was able to not be surprised is this guy. So can I go through this area there, Mr. Pascal?
Sorry?
Can I go through that area that you put in red?
It's not there yet.
It's not there yet, so yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to. Let's see. I'm going to. All right. Well, I'm going
Stay in
to.
the red area.
No. I'm going to take out a. You know what?
You know, the shape of the area may change because it's not already there. I decide when the spell is finished.
Sure. All right. So that's what is it? Elemental gem. I'm going to take that down and bring it out. You guys don't know what I'm talking about? It's a gem of elemental.
Yeah.
Elemental gem. I'm gonna put in a 11 CR. I think it's specific to fire elementals. Let me just double check that. It's in the drow items. Drow. Forgot now. All right, let me give you the link, guys. Kind of want to hurry this up, but since you guys probably want to see what the hell I'm talking about. All right, so it's elemental gem. Okay, where the hell? Fire elemental gem. Elder. Yeah, I can get as big as an elder. So, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna drop my elemental.
Here come the elemental gems, and Nelson tried and true favorite.
Well, Jesus, guys. I mean,
He likes them because they don't give us XP.
Well, not all. Well, that's kind of like the only elementals are pretty hard to beat. I mean, I know you guys can kill them pretty easy, but I mean, there's nothing that I can think of that I can pop out on the fly, except for this elementals. All right, enough of the jibber jabber, Mr. DM. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, hold on, guys. Elemental. Okay, here we go. Fire. All right, so he's right here. Okay, there we go. That's it for my guy. New round, people.
All right. Oh boy, that thing's gonna be in a really great condition once his frost spell starts.
I gotta do something, guys. I gotta do something.
Gonna get fucked by that frost spell.
Can you roll an extra save, please, for me? For your new buddy?
It's my turn. It's my turn.
Is it? I think
he got skipped. I got skipped.
I hit it too many times, guys. All right, Mike, go ahead and do something.
So, Elminster Ice Assassin will try to banish this guy. So can he make what is it? A will save? Does he have spell resistance?
No, it's just a regular elemental. Oh, wait a minute! I can attack on the round that I threw him on the floor. All right. Well, I'm
attack of opportunity.
Well, no.
Thank you.
The way it works, Mr. Dude, it hits the floor and then it turns into a fire elemental. He throws a gem.
So you do it.
Yeah,
just roll with it. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, unless you can,
Is he attacking me, Nelson?
I'm gonna attack. May. I'm attacking May. All right. So,
Okay, my shadow cloak activates as an immediate action, and I teleport 10 feet away from his attack.
all right. Well, I have reach, so unless you, I don't know where you're gonna teleport to. You can't teleport into the wall, bro. Can you,
That is
yeah,
true.
I'm up 10 feet, and I have flight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got a point there. All right. Well, okay.
Does
Well,
he attack me?
all right. Well, that's it for my elemental, Mister Rothschild. What's going on? No, I was
Yeah.
attacking. I was attacking Silver Pascal. What are you doing there?
Can this guy make Am I within 10 feet? First of all. All right. Can this guy make a Well, am I within his range, DM?
Well, you're right next to him. I would assume so.
All right. Let me make his concentration is okay. He's gonna concentrate to try to banish him. And can he make a will save?
I already rolled it. I rolled a 19.
Okay, so the save you needed to make was 21 plus 7. So he is banished.
Uh-huh.
How many hit dice does he have?
The fire elemental.
Yeah.
He has. Let me get that stats on the dude.
As long as he has under 50, I can banish him. And then I'll attack this guy down here. What's his AC?
Give me a second. I didn't put the hit dice on the elemental, so let me get him real fast. Fire elemental wiki, and that is a. He is a 16. Okay, he's got a 16 hit dice, so you're fine. And what was the question, Mike?
The AC on this guy down here.
Oh, fire elemental is 29.
No, the giant. The giant.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. 29 on the fire giant.
All right.
Fire giant.
Is he immune to negative levels?
No, he's just a regular fire giant. Yeah.
He takes 314 damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's like mortal, right? He's not like
yeah. You got
an outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys know me. I don't.
Okay, cool.
I don't use crazy shit, guys.
That's my turn.
Yeah, only on bosses, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry, Pascal. You can go.
Okay. So, which one of the two giant didn't save?
Well, this guy made a save, but all he did was throw the gem, which is, didn't
Okay.
work.
So, 1 second. So he's taking 79 points of damage from the frost spell.
All right. Do I get a save, or is that no? I don't get a save.
Now, you already saved.
Oh, okay. So if I made my save, I don't take any
And
damage?
the other one is a piece of ice. It's 79 because it's 50% extra.
If you make your save, you take a d6 per caster level
So
of frostburn
altogether
damage.
it's 79 because it's a frost spell.
Yeah, but
It's a fire giant. He's being attacked with cold energy, which he's weak to. So that 53 instead becomes 79.
Oh, I got it. All right. Well, I made my save last round for this guy. He still takes 79, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about
His
the
spell
guy?
just took a round. His spell just took a round to take effect.
Oh, okay, I got it.
And the other one is a piece of ice.
Well, I didn't roll for him for the save. Here's my save for the other guy.
He failed.
Oh, yeah.
He failed already.
I'm sorry.
So he's dead.
Well, he is just ice. Am I not right on that?
Yeah, someone can go smash him, I think.
All right. Well,
I'm going to do that. Hey, let me cast my spell for that round.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to cast a simple spell. Let me see. It's going to be Splinterbolt.
Yeah, I wanted this to be an epic battle, but it turned out to be a fucking.
Let me check if it's going to.
Oh, it was an epic battle.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
doesn't.
It's a piece of shit encounter.
It was an epic battle. It was an epic
No.
battle full of explosions for exactly 2 seconds.
Well, it was epic for you, but it was fucking a dud for me. All right. Well, are you done?
Nelson.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm not done. I'm going to move a little bit. What I have, my spell doesn't reach. That's bad. The one I wanted to use. Give me a second for that.
Oh, okay. Well, wait for it. Anyway, you know what? I've never finished Quake 2. I bought the game, when it first came out. I never finished it. Now that I'm playing it with the VR mode, totally doing the whole game. It's a lot of fun.
What's your favorite VR game? Is it Quake?
Quake is a lot of fun because I've got this program. It's called Quake Injector. It scours the internet for Quake levels, and it ranks them. It gives you a rating on if they're good levels or not. And you can be playing Quake for like forever, and it works really well with the with any headset that you might have. So you don't necessarily have to have the Oculus, but the Oculus works with Quake 2, which is the reason I bought it. And the Quake 2 games are really good. So, all right, Mike.
Okay,
Pascal.
So DM is pretty simple. I'm going to call to use spell call avalanche on them.
Well, there's no avalanche to call unless.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
This is a spell. It creates a bunch of snow.
So you need to run.
You have to be all out. Call avalanche. Yeah, don't you have to be outside? Isn't there a criteria?
There's the spell for you, Nelson.
No, I already found it. Reflex, instant, long.
This is another full round spell, so it's not going to take. It's not going to. You don't have to save or anything till the start of your next round.
It says in the description, an avalanche of ice and snow falls from the sky. There is no sky here, guys.
So it doesn't say you can't use it indoors.
Well, it does say sky. I would assume that you have to be outdoors.
Yes. No. There it is. Yeah, this spell may only be cast outside. Yep, there it is.
All right. Well, there you go. So, Ixnay on the avalanche, A.
Okay, let me. I'm going to cast what I thought at first is going to be a Splinter Bolt.
All right. Do I get a reflex check? I would assume.
It's more simple than that. Let just me check to be sure.
Can we get back to you, Pascal?
There.
Okay. All right, Mr. Solaris, what's going on with you?
Alrighty, so those ones are taken care of. That one's still in the corner. Let's do it again. Keep these tables in between us. And then same number of attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 29 is his AC, right?
29,
so he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's correct.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Good push. That's 25. 122 points of damage.
All right. Which guy did you?
Same one.
Oh, 122. Got it.
One in the corner.
Got it. All right, Pascal. Did you finish your thing?
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing?
So I just threw Splinter Bolt on it.
All right. Do I get a save, or what's the DC on my save?
No, it's a range touch. It's a range attack. So if I hit it, it's basically a projectile.
All right. Not that I don't believe you, but I don't. So what was the name of the spell?
Splinter bolt.
Splinter. I know you've used it before. I'll believe you. All right. So who do you want to kill, Mr. Pascal?
So this one there get an extra 40 damage.
40 damage? 40. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 40 it is. Got it. All right. Well, that's it for Pascal. Slur's already went. Rape, you're up.
Okay, then I'll hit this guy twice. The guy at the bottom. Roll attack. And boom. I hit both times, so he takes a combined total of probably death. He takes 328 points of damage.
All right. One more.
328. There's one right here.
All right. Well, the splinter bolt is to hit. Did you hit his armor class? By the way,
if you look at the yes, 27, 28, 16. So two of them hit 27.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Simon. What was that?
328.
On this one?
That is correct.
Oh, okay. 3. Okay, I got it. All right. And what did you? You're a little bit far from him. I don't think your chain reaches that far.
Anything within that gray area is my reach.
I got you. All right, Mr. May, you're up.
Let's see. I will use my medium range spell, energy substitution, cold, lingering flames on this guy.
All right.
So he needs a reflex save for half damage.
All right, reflex half. Got it.
That is not enough.
All right.
And that effect will remain there for 3 rounds, dealing the same damage every turn.
All right. So what was damage this round?
66 cold damage.
All right. All right. Well, that's it for Mr. Mr. May Stung Long. All right, Mr.
Silver.
That's my standard. I'm gonna take a movement and fly over here away from him, put the table between us. Now my turn's over.
Question for you, Silver. Did you add the 50% because it's cold?
Yes, if you go over there, you'll see 15d6 times 1.5.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see. What can I do? Shit. Yeah, I know I can move. All right, I'm gonna do. What's your touch AC, Mr. Thorn?
1 second, I will tell you that. Touch AC in Willow Whips 51.
Oh shit!
Willow Wisp is not 51.
Yeah, you have to remember I get the monk belt with
wild and clasp.
So my wisdom applied to my AC.
Right. Let me just. Yeah.
Plus, I have an armor that do wall shape, so basically it's all included in my. It's the Willow Wisp plus 30, plus 20. Sorry.
Plus 20. And you get 20 because of what again? I'm sorry.
I get a monk belt, so I get my wisdom into it.
Mind belt.
Monk
belt, and we have gone to that.
We already went through it. Yeah, I know we did. I'm just checking something real fast. Monk belt. No, I believe you.
With welding class that let me use the item while I'm weld shape.
Oh, what was the thing you just said? I'm sorry.
So I use an item that's called welding class that let me use my magical item while I'm in weld shape. So basically, I get +1 from the monk and +15 from my wisdom. Plus, I get an armor that have the wall shape capability. So I have +20 of the armor of the Willow Wisp.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, well that's fine. That's fine. All right, so let me. What can I do here real fast? Um, I know that there's. I know that you can maybe put a gate in a scroll. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He can't do a scroll. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to. There is a. No, you need to spellcast. I can't do that.
Honestly, Nelson, if you want to play fair because you asked me my touch AC, you should go with the attack you had in mind first.
No. It's just no. I'm just trying to think of something.
You should not meta a game and change your opinion because I touch AC.
No, I can't.
Metagame.
Yeah, no, I can't really do much, guys. I'm not a spellcaster, so even with a scroll, I'm not. I can't use a scroll. I can't use a magic item. So I have to think of something real fast.
He can give up.
He can surrender.
Yeah.
You can touch two sides.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Give me a second. Let me think about this. What can I use? I can't think of anything right now. Fuck it. I'm going to. I'm not going to. You know what? It's my turn. So. You know what? I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna throw an aboleth mucus on either Pascal, Simon, or Mr. Jason. So I'm gonna. Okay, so I gotta hit.
You could always try and throw it on me.
No, I rolled the one. You're a little bit too far away, Mr. Dude. So I'm just gonna throw it at Mr. Pascal. All right, so here's my to hit, and this is mucus aboleth mucus. So I just substitute the rock throw, guys. I gotta hit it. Armor class 51, and that's my roll. I didn't make it. So oh well. All right, well, yeah, I couldn't have made it. The only way I could have made it was with a 20. All right, well, that's it for me and Mr. Rothschild. You're up.
They're all standing in cold fire.
I'll just pass and let Thorm kill the guy.
All right. Yeah. All right, Mr. Thorm, you're up.
Yeah, let me see what I'm going to do with it. I didn't thought it was coming back to me.
Now, Mr. Mike, how are you going to? Oh, you said you're going to clone them, but aren't the? Well, I'll think about it later. Okay. Now I was going to say, Mike, is if one of them is called Joe and the other one's called Peter, they're all going to be Joes, Mike. So how's everybody is going to know that Peter's gone and Joe has taken his place. But yeah.
What is
Peter Pumpkin Eater?
Yeah. Nelson, what is his range touch attack?
My range touch to hit. Yeah. I rolled. I get a plus 23 if you put your arrow over the 29. I get a plus 23.
So you get 23. Okay.
Are you? Oh, you're asking what my touch AC is, right?
Exactly. Range touch AC.
All right. Well, then it doesn't matter. You got a plus 50 anyway. It doesn't. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you roll like a 20 or lower, then
No, it's not that lucky to get you, but
yeah, whatever
it goes.
You guys
So,
are.
what is your touch AC?
It's 20. It's 15. 15.
So they all hit you, and let me try to grapple you. I cast Scalp Breach on you.
Sure. Yeah.
Basically, you will be grappled.
Yeah.
And cannot move from there. Let me to grab a caster level plus wisdom. Okay. So you have to oppose 5 grapple, Nelson.
Oh, okay. All right. So here's my 1d20 plus. Give him a 12 on that. All right. Roll a 21.
Here's my 5 roll.
Okay.
So you need to roll 5, Nelson. The first one didn't succeed.
Okay.
No. The next one is a 32. This one when? Okay, and one more. So you get 4 string of Alga grappling you.
Oh, okay.
So you get 4 different grapple on you.
Okay. Is that it?
Yes, it is.
All right. And what's grappling me, by the way?
It's a string of algae, Scalp stretch. Let me put you the
Kelp
spell.
vines.
Not sure is the right one. Kelstrim. I may not pronounce it correctly. I will link it. That makes it
Kelp
easy.
strand. Yeah, he's gonna hold him inside the cold fire.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. That's
Here
fine.
it is. What is the spell is?
Oh, that's fine. I think you used it last week, so that's fine. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. So he basically drops his sword, guys, and just puts his hands up. By the way. All right. Well, that's it for the encounter. All right. So as far as the
Okay, well, he drops it. He's still gonna take 2 more rounds of damage from being held in place.
Oh well, he.
All right, what's the CRs on these dudes?
All right. Well, the fire giants are 15, and then these guys are 13. The mind flyers are 13, I should say. So there's 4 fire giants and six mind flyers. So again,
there's 5 people, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
I think
1,
so.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 people.
All right, and then again, the fire giants are 15, by the way. All right, so that was pretty interesting. All right, so so Mike, what's your plan again? So everybody's clear on what you want to happen, because again, there's only one elder brain left, who is technically the same as all the other elder brains.
Well, there's all this dust from each of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Cocaine.
I'll wish. So over the course of the next few days, I'll have Elminster use a wish to restore their body, their corpse. So we'll get all their corpses back, and then he'll
Eat their
use
brains.
Ice Assassin to use that as a. Well, actually, I don't think can. I just use the dust straight on as a component for Ice Assassin? I think I can. I need a part of their body in there.
Well, it's got
Okay, so
their body, not their
Yeah.
You gotta have the right body, though. For all you know, you might make a. If you're going for just the elder brains, you might make a whatchamacallit, mind flare by accident.
Yeah,
Nothing
so
wrong with it, but
he'll
it's just
use
gonna be a
the
waste.
dust to wish back the corpses of all of them.
It says here,
And
Ice Assassin creates a living creature that are near, formed out of ice, duplicate. Okay, where does it say that the ashes are fine? don't.
It says some portion of the creature to be duplicated must be placed inside the ice structure.
Well, ashes are not really a body part.
Yeah, so that's why we're gonna use wish to bring their corpse back.
Oh, okay, yeah, you mentioned that. Sorry.
And then we'll use what's it called? The the ice assassin to then create them, and then that's like a bunch of XP. So I guess we'll start off by. Is a thought bottle less than 20? How much XP? What's the wish limit? The cost wish. Sorry guys, I was gonna do this a different way, but Nelson's right that they would You can let's see.
All right, while he's doing all that, guys, look, I know that Mike is technically finished with his quest line. He hasn't really finished, but he has. He has, guys. I mean, he's taken out all the Elder Branch. He's not going to have any problems with anybody. Now, while he's doing that, do you guys want to take up your own little side missions? Because again, Mike is, he's already accomplished what he needs to accomplish. Do you guys have any I would like to do this? I mean, Mike can keep going. I don't care.
I had some suggestions, and I guess some people agreed with possibly doing it.
All right. Well,
are we going to go to Car Tour?
Suggested it because I wanted, if anything, I wanted to hear Nelson try to imitate a Chinese man.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
Well, we're how about you? Okay, let me throw something out to you, Mr. Silver. We can start the new camp. Well, the new campaign is probably not going to start until next year. What I was thinking, you could start a brand new. We could start in Caratura for the next campaign, just to flesh out, give you guys a really good background in Japan or whatever you want to call it. Or you can go now. Again, it doesn't matter to me, but I think it would be cooler if you had your like a little backstory. You live in a rice village, or whatever, But again, that's just my suggestion.
I mean, I'm okay with starting a new campaign.
No.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd start a new one if people wanted to do that.
Well, I mean, I guess we could. I mean, we don't. You guys don't want to get past level 20? I thought maybe you guys want to go past level 20.
I mean, honestly, at this point, what is gonna fucking stop us?
I mean, there's stuff that could stop you, but
we could go fight Bane. You can do a Batman impersonation of Bane's voice.
Oh yeah,
I'm down with making a new character.
I thought you were talking about Bane, like in the God Bane.
Okay, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, he hasn't been like any type of character in y'all's doppelganger. Shar is technically what is driving the doppelgangers, guys. But if you
so I'm ambivalent. Silver, did you want to maybe start a new campaign? And I heard Simon say so too. What about
I'd be okay. I'd be okay with either.
Well, all the plain Spelljammer crap is gone, guys. So you want to do that?
Pascal, what do you think?
You want to do a little bit more spell jamming? Because if you're a level 1 character, you're not getting shit.
Yeah, I know, but for myself...
Don't we always start at 4 or 5 or something?
Well,
we started at 3 on this one.
I would have to, throw some stuff at you. But we haven't decided whether we want to do this or not. So again, if you...
Pascal, we cut you off. What were you saying?
What I was saying is I'm fine with both. But I follow also an Elder Evil, so we could destroy a planet. That's basically the goal of the Elder Evil I'm following. Or we can go for a new campaign.
Yeah. Would you guys want to do one last thing to blow up a planet and then start it over again?
Sure. That sounds like fun.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything out there that you can blow up the planet. But. All right. Well, again, if you, which I don't have a problem with, by the way, but if you want to start a brand new
The Elder Evil, basically the Elder Evil I'm following. If she arrive in the material plane and there is a planet, the planet is fucked. That's basically it.
Oh well, again, if you're starting a brand new campaign, then all that shit is you might as well forget about all that. So again,
yeah, what he's saying is he would like to do this one last thing, and then we could start a new campaign. Am I understanding you correctly, Pascal?
It could be correct, Mike, or we can start a new one. As long as you guys have fun and I'm correct with it.
Well, again, can we get
it's Ragnora, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me look at Ragnora. What do you guys other people think? Pascal kind of wanted to do one other thing here.
He want to summon Ragnora to Glyph?
Oh, that wouldn't be cool. But we could summon him to somewhere else. Maybe what's that other planet? The one with the lizard people.
Yeah. Well, let me put you on the map, and you guys can. Because again, Mike has pretty much finished with his quest line. Here's the map, guys, and again, the lizards. They're in the garden, if I remember correctly. I think that's the planet that is filled. There's one spire, and it's surrounded by water, with patches of land, which is owned by mostly aquatic creatures such as lizard folk and those frogmen people. I forgot their name. Regardless, again, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
Well, you can gate this person in, right? Well, I could gate her in. She has 50 hit dice. What is she? She is. It doesn't say if she's an outsider or what she is, though.
She's basically an asteroid that hurtles through space and slams into.
She's extra planner. I could summon her if I make the check. So, do you just want to hop on the ship and fly back to this place and then summon her, gate her in, and then that would be like we maybe have a random encounter before we get there, and that would kind of be it.
Well, yeah, let's do the end of the Star Wars scene where you get the metal mic. So we'll do that first, and that'll be it for tonight. If you guys want to do the Elder Evil thing, or again, or we can start a new campaign. Doesn't matter to me. But I kind of want to, because the fight was kind of gay. I want to at least. I want to have an epic.
We talked about that was an epic fight for.
That was a badass fight. I don't know what you're talking about.
that was gay as fuck, bro. It might have been epic for you guys, but it sucked for me, man.
Oh, you know all about sucking, I guess. Nelson, here's what you need to do. You need to go into your settings tab, and you need to turn off the I suck button.
Dude, all right, well, let's hear from Simon. Simon, you're over there eating your beef jerky. What's your idea, bro?
What levels would we start at for the new campaign?
Maybe 3 or 5. But do you have any ideas of this?
How about?
Yeah. I mean, there's all those missions out there that I gave you guys, because all that is going to be scrapped, Mr. Simon. Because again, you're starting a brand new campaign. So if you want to do anything in the realm space, this is the only time to say, yeah, let's do something, or no, I'd rather start a new campaign. So what do you think, Mike? I mean, Simon, what's your ideas?
There's nothing more for my character to do, so I'm just along for the ride.
You don't want to help out the halflings and Colair, or maybe go to Andenia and help out the I don't know. I think I put a mission there.
What is Chandos? What's on Chandos?
I don't think I made
a bunch of water. It's a water planet. It's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
a water world.
And Capri or Carpri.
Capri. Well, I did memorize everything. I just remember the halflings of Collier and Glyph and Garden and Hakatha. Oh yeah, Hakatha has got the Beholder Rebellion. If you guys are interested in that, you know how the Beholders are not getting along, and they have they're having a one of the factions is
Capri's oceanic. Shandos is oceanic. Collier is a gas planet. Andina is covered with halflings and umber hulks.
Oh, is that ending? I thought it was Collier. Okay.
However, only the polar regions are habitable.
Saloon is the moon. Yeah, that's it. And then he talked about the other ones.
Yeah. And again, guys, you can look through the. All right. Well, we only have about 2 hours left, so we can get into one mission, and that'll be it for tonight. Or we can keep going. So can we get a consensus on? Yeah, we're definitely going to start a new campaign next week. Or not. I don't know.
So I think that we could start a campaign next week and do maybe just take the ship to what's the nearest maybe Garden, and we could summon Ragnar on Garden, and I think that would do what you want, right, Pascal?
Yes, it will.
All right. Well, that sounds like a good idea. All right. Before we do that, though, let's get the John Williams theme music going. All right. So you get back to now. Remember, this is like a different scenery or different area, but I just kind of want to have you talk to the hive mother. All right. So you guys get back to the area where the hive mother is. She shows up, and a black, well, not a, like a prismatic lights come up around the hive mother guys. All right, so you do all your thing in the prismatic. I don't want to say prismatic sphere, but like a prison with all the lights and all that is happening. The hive mother turns into the patient one, Mr. Mike. Whatever you imagine the patient one to be, that's what he turns into, Mike. So for now, I'll just say she turns into a human, like a really beautiful human being. All right, so the human female, or the patient one, Mike, kind of walks up to you, and she's dressed in all black from head to toe. Yeah, for some reason I have Angelina Jolie as a as a person that she kind of looks like. Anyway, she comes up to you with her arms open, Mike, and she tells you how she says you have done a great service for the beholders of Glyph. This is will be our new home, and then the other beholders kind of go around you, Mike, and say you've done us a great service. You will be honored among our people for eternity for what you have done. Not only have you gotten rid of all the elder brains, but you have cleansed this whole land for us to be able to live in harmony with the mind flowers. Because again, you've already explained. She already kind of knows what you did, Mike. So she says, "We'll honor you throughout eternity, uh, and and I'll give you an option, Mike." She says, just like the Lord of the Rings, if you want to come with me to the far realm, I'll take you with me, and that'll be it for your character, Mike. Because again, you fulfilled your end all be all reason to live, Mike. And again, she's giving you that option. So again, Angelina Jolie, all dressed in black, uh, gives you she thanks you, Mike, and all the beholders are around you. They're kind of bowing towards you, Mike, and she again says, "Look, if you want, I can take you with me to the far realm. You will be known as a god, Mike, but the condition is that you have to go with her, Mike. So if you don't go with her, you'll just be another, Han Solo character that is, that is a great character, but didn't go and become a god because you decided to.
Or you could be Luke and get killed through a hologram.
Oh, that is some man. That movie sucked.
Lord, I say, I agree. My place is no longer in this realm. There are far too many humans here for my eyes. I accept your condition and look forward to divinity in this new place. And I turn, I say, as far as my companions, is it fitting that we should, I say, we have one last thing here. We wish to bring Ragnora to where is it? Which one do you want him to go to, Thorm?
What was the name of that planet beside us?
Garden. I say, there's a far realm entity that my companion wishes to bring to Garden. Could you do so, or can you wait for me to complete that side trek?
And she says, I'm afraid that the dealings of mortals is not something that she's too interested in, Mike. You either come with her now, and I mean, she's offering you godhood, Mike. So mere mortal shitdom is, I mean, she's basically saying, why do you give a shit what these mortals do, Mike? So.
She has a good point. I wave my ice assassin Elminster over to Thorm, and I say, Thorm, take this this thing, bring it to Garden, and it will be able to complete your wish. And I say, thank you. I have no further dealings at this time.
Oh, okay.
And
take a step forward. I'll hand him over that ritual pipe we used one time. I said, just in case you ever miss or just in case you ever forget what it was like being here. I'll hand him the pipe.
I nod and
the fuck are you doing, guys? She's
wiggle my.
What are you doing, Mike? Are you gonna be a god or not?
Yeah, May has given me a token of remembrance before I leave the plains here.
Oh, okay.
I say, I will remember you and your kindness always.
I'm like the one human, probably, I would say this, that you probably will like.
And I wiggle my fingers and I say a kind I don't know exactly what he was. Brodo Baggins once told me,
you bring that
this
guy
shit is lit.
Have you spoken with what the fuck was his name, Mike? I forgot.
Slevin?
Slevin, yeah.
Yeah, I talk to him like every other week or so.
What's he up to? Did he find a group yet?
Slevin's playing in my game.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
He's playing somewhere, and he said their DM lets him use Dragon Mag, so he seemed like he was having fun. So
that's good. All right, well, this is kind of like what she looks like, Mike. Again, she's the patient one, I should say. All right, Mike. And I'm sorry, what were you saying? You want to take care of your...
I wiggle my fingers and produce some super banging weed, and I give it to her, and I say, smoke this in remembrance of me.
She kind of waves her a hand, Mike, and she says, everybody for like 1 second, because she does she kind of does like a time stop, Mike, and you and her are alone, and then she says, I don't need any mind altering effects to to influence me, Mike. And she.
Oh no, I'm giving it to May.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking.
No, I'm not giving her drugs. I'm giving May drugs. May Silver's character.
I got you. All right. Well, yeah.
And I say, Solaris. I turn to Solaris and I say, if you ever turn to the right side of history, well, look up Thorm. And I produce a scroll of morality undone for Thorm, and I hand it to him. And I say, I think my business here is done. And I turn to the patient one and I say, I'm ready to go.
Don't worry, barring some unfortunate event, I'll probably still be here waiting for you. If you ever come back.
Well, now.
And
yeah, go ahead.
I give the elder brain that's in control of all the other elder brains. I say that that I command it to follow May here, as long as she doesn't conflict against the patient one's bidding. And that's all.
All right. She waves her hand.
Aww.
She waves her hand, and she does a time stop. But you're not affected by the time stop, Mike. Anyway, she kind of puts her hand on your forehead, and you know everything, Mike. You see the future and the past, and basically where you started. You weren't well. You know the adventures of the previous campaign, and you also know the future that's going to happen with the humans all being, like Planet of the Apes, which you already know about. And you can see your friends, all leading a retired life of being heroes or whatever. And then you see Dragonlance and Troil, and you see the other planets, and you see Dark Sun, and all the knowledge of the universe. You're just in awe of what she's showing you. So technically, you're like a DM right now, as far as any kind of idea or any story that you might have. It happened in the campaign. So and again, if you want to create your own god and do whatever it is that you want to do with your own campaign, that's fine. You have a little background history on why you're such a badass. All right, well that's it for Mike's character. He has become a god. He transcends human stupidity and doppelgangers. All that is trivial to you, Mike. You're in a different plane of consciousness. All right, well that's it for Mike's. Are we done with the campaign since Mike is leaving and becoming a god?
We don't know. You tell us. You're the one that made him leave.
Oh, no, I offered him, guys. He didn't have to go. I'm not ask. I'm asking him if he wants to go with her, but Mike can say no. I just want to retire as a bum, and get fat and be like Thor, and eat chips and.
No, I'm good with it. If you guys wanna go with my Elmin, I could play as my Elminster Ice Assassin, and we could go do that last quest.
Well, that
and then
could you create like another character, Mike? Because Elminster is really not, that's not cool. You could have him as like a zombie, but he's not really you, Mike.
But DM, let's make the climax really fast. So basically, if we call Ragnarok on the planet, I'm going to say my farewell also, because basically what she does, she get on the planet and destroy all life and recreate life in her appearance. So basically, the story is I will just jump in the deal and
no,
do something new.
Well, yeah, but you have to kind of think things through in order for you guys to get that done. Maybe we could have another session, and then you can do whatever it is. You destroy the planet.
Yeah, I mean, I can make a new character for next time, and we could finish Pascal's thing, and then after that we'd have a new campaign, right?
Yeah. Because again, we only have like 2 hours. I don't think that's enough time to blow up a planet, guys. That's making like a trivial mission, which it shouldn't be. It should be It should be something important. Blowing up the planet is not trivial, so that's why I want to make it like let's spend at least 5 hours doing that. All right, so Mr. Mike's character voluntarily, of his own free will, decided to leave as a god. Everybody got that? And it's not. I didn't make him do it. He decided to do it on his own. So.
Okay, so next session's the epilogue, and then a new campaign after that, essentially.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Do you have Ice Assassin yet? Well, I have my Ice Assassin Elminster, right? I guess he could cast Wish on for you or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's yeah. I mean, he's just yeah. Do whatever you want to with that guy. Now, are we done for today? By the way, because I kind of just wanted to. I thought the fight was going to take longer, and I kind of had this Star Wars, metal thing I wanted to do with Mike, but he's already done that. Everybody else is good.
And there's really not much else to do. He's going to destroy Garden with Ragnora, and I guess I'm taking over leadership of this planet as an undead human.
Yeah. All right. Well, since Mike, so you, she kind of turns around and looks at all you guys, and she looks at you. She turns her head towards you, Mike, and she says, "Are you ready to go, or leave, or whatever?"
Yeah, we went over this. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I guess maybe I could make. Well, I don't want to piss her off. I can just make a new character for next time.
Yeah.
Or I could make like a simulacrum of myself. It's like half my level, and it could be under the control of Storm.
Just as long as it's within the rules, Mike, you can make a simulacrum. Yeah, that's not a problem. All right.
Just do it.
Yeah. Okay. So
what level we're going to start at with next week? You said 5th?
No. We're going to do one last mission.
It's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, we're going to do one last mission with Pascal's character because he wants to blow up a planet, Simon. I mean, I gave you guys the choice, and Pascal said, I want to do this one last thing. And so we're going to do that.
Okay.
Essentially, Simon, this next session's going to pretty much be the epilogue of or whatever. We'll do that session, and then the session after that's when we start new.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. You guys didn't. I know that Mike had it was kind of his thing, but I mean, there's those side missions that you guys can technically keep doing if you don't want to, restart the campaign. Just kind of wanted to bring that up. And if we do restart, you guys are saying that you want to start in Caratura. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, let's do something different.
Well, Realm Space is pretty damn different, but okay.
This was definitely a crazy campaign, that's for sure.
Well, we've been playing for a while. I don't think wrapping it up is fine with me. It doesn't matter to me if you guys are only 15th level. So that's cool with me.
15th level is high above what most people play anyway, so.
Well, yeah, just as long as we had a good wrap up, that's all that matters to me. I don't like leaving campaigns just like, okay, they didn't really accomplish anything. All right, well, did you guys? I think we can wrap it up now. By the way, Pascal, what's your plan? By the way, I know you want to destroy the planet, but Mike kind of what was good about his character. He kind of planned it out. He really planned it out, and so you got to give him props for that. Do you have the whole thing planned out, Mr. Pascal? You know what is going to happen, what you're going to do, how are you going to do it? Am I correct on that?
It's very simple, Nelson. If I summon her, the planet is fucked, basically.
He just needs to get there and summon her with Gate.
Yeah, but you told us that if the hit dice are higher, Mike, that she's might not.
Yeah, but the simulacrum or the Ice Assassin of Elminster could do it. They just have to keep them safe until they get there.
Oh well, Pascal is the one that's supposed to say all this. So Pascal,
Oh, I'm sorry,
no,
Pascal.
yeah, not to. I mean, I want him to kind of like, okay, he's thinking about this. So if we can not help Pascal, not to say he needs help, but
No, I
yeah,
got you.
yeah. If we can,
Pascal, what do you want to do?
yeah. What's your plan, Pascal?
I'll find a way to get her in. Basically, that's pretty much it. But I guess your character said before he left that that was the simulator, the Elminster Ice Assassin was going to get her. So I'm fine with that option.
Well, Jesus, Mike already did the whole thing for you. All right, well that's fine. I don't think that's a big deal. By the way, Mr. Jason and Simon, you guys have your own like. Well, I want to do one last thing with my character. Is that a no on that?
No, this character's deal has been to bear witness to what this group has been doing.
Okay. Simon and Pascal.
He's a chronicler.
Exactly.
What about you?
My character's goal was just to be rich,
Okay,
and I'm pretty rich right now.
Okay. Silver, you're.
Yeah, I'll get that gold for those 20 something elder brains for next time, guys.
Yeah, well, she touches you, Mike, and you are technically like a
special space.
like you're a demigod now, Mike. So you can kind of create items, create gold. You can do whatever you want. You can help them out if you kind of want to, Mike. So I'm giving you one last thing that you can give them before you go to the far realm.
All right. I'll have to probably think about that and ask them over the week what they want.
Okay, I guess this is a good place to stop. All right. Well, again, next week we'll have one last scenario, and Pascal will summon his god or whatever, and then I'll shut him down because that's what my job is. All right. Well, it was a fast game today, but again, I wasn't expecting that shitty artifact to fuck up my shit, which is I never heard it.
So before we all leave for today, we should probably get a consensus on what we're going to be starting as, so we got 2 weeks to prepare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanted to play an exalted character if people are okay with that. I know that kind of causes issues with.
I'm okay with doing a good aligned party. Just
yeah.
as long as people are actually going to stick to it.
I'm pretty like tired of being the worst character in history. So.
I support that decision.
What levels are we going to start at?
Well, we had 3, 4, and 5 put up for suggestions.
Yeah, it depends on if one character says, "I have to be this character. This is what I want to be," and his level adjustment is like, I don't know, 3 or 4. Then
honestly, I think 4 will be a good number because if you take a LA1 or 2, it still gives you some margin.
Well, I want to do Pixie. So
yeah.
5 better.
Yeah. Well, Pixie's a level 4 adjustment, I think. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys.
I'm okay with 4.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say 5.
4 or 5 sounds good.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5.
I like 5.
Yeah, 5.
5's good too. I like 5.
5. All right.
5.
Yeah.
Early levels is really lethal if you don't pick exactly the right things. So, I think we had 3 people die in a game at level 4 or something like that. So.
All right. Well, not to get too anxious about character, but character is pretty large. Do you want to start in the island of character or in the mainland, or maybe you guys?
Karator is a very large continent.
It's much larger than Twirl.
Yeah.
Or it's much larger than Faerun, yeah.
Yeah, but there's an island to the east coast.
There's like Wu. It looks like Japan. That one's good.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Well, tell you what, I don't think I need to record you guys talking about where you want to start. Did you guys want to? Because I think we're done for today. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. Did you guys want to talk about anything else, or is that it?
I think I'm good. I gotta go though. I have to do some homework for this class. So, yeah, it's probably better if I go and try to finish more of that. But guys, I'll talk to you during the week, and we'll nail down some item or whatever that you want for next week. Or this, yeah.
Okay.
Guys, take care. Thanks for the game, Nelson.
All right. Well,
Yeah.